Okay. Okay. Wait, where? Is it? I don't know if it's live. Is it working? Is it working? Okay. Is it working? It's like being weird on my phone. Hey everyone, I hope it didn't cut off. Hold on. Jeez. I think we're fine. Go here. What? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Okay, well, it looks like it's working. Okay, so hi everyone. Hello. 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 Hi guys, how are we all doing today or tonight? It's nighttime for me, but how are we all doing? Are we doing good? We doing good? Oh my goodness. I look at the chat on my phone because I don't have like an actual PC. And I don't have like multiple monitors, so I have to like look at the chat on my phone. And the thing is just being weird on my phone right now. Like it won't let me Is this like a new layout? What is going on? You have a cold? I'm sorry about that. It's about that time. It's about that time that everyone starts getting a cold. I get it. I've been like sneezing and stuff. What in the world? Is that like fine for you guys? Like the live stream, because man, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. If everything's working fine, I'm not gonna worry about it. Wait. Okay. Jeez. What? You think it's fine? Okay. You guys can hear me okay, right? It's not weird. I'm doing okay. I'm fine. You know, don't have any big plans or anything, just chilling. Okay, that's good. That's good that it's fine. I am streaming at a funny time. I think I did stream at this time. Hello. Hello everyone that's coming in. I did stream at a funny time last stream. I don't know what time I streamed at that day. But it was like pretty late. Because I remember I think I ended at like 10 p.m. my time, around that time. So I hope that they make Shadow more of a main character again. Yeah, I agree. I hope they do too. Because I know what's going to happen is, of course, because it's the year of Shadow, next year it's not going to be the year of Shadow. So next year it's just going to be regular Sonic stuff. I mean, hopefully I have it just, I so badly want like Silver and Blaze to like have a focus next year. Like it doesn't even have to have the label of like the year of Silver, like the year of Blaze. I just want them to have a focus. Me thinks that they are going to focus on Silver next year because I don't know, It feels like there's some hints that they have been giving us. I might just be delusional, but that's what I feel like. Shadow has main character energy. Yeah, he does. He does. And I'm glad he's getting that. Well, yeah, so I want to go over, because I'm going to make a video on it. I'm going to make a video on it next week. I'm going to film it and then edit next week. And then hopefully that will be out next week. But I want to go over Professor Gerald's journal. And, well, speaking of that, Sonic Theory's video of Gerald's journal is right here. Shout out Sonic Theory. Go watch that if y'all want. Hello. Hi, everyone. So, before I actually start going over it, I'm going to wait, see if a bit more people join. I know it's not a very convenient time, but hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, but I want to go over the journal and just talk about it with you guys. Because actually, I have not read this yet. I have not, like, I've heard stuff about it, but I haven't read it. So this is going to be my first time, like, reading it. You know? So yeah. It's okay if you guys say stuff that's in the journal. It's okay. I don't mind it because I literally have it right here. If you guys say spoilers about the journal, it really doesn't matter because the game has already released. But I am going to go over it myself, and we're going to discuss it. Maybe they could make a new Sonic Heroes campaign with Blaze, Silver, and Styx or something. Yeah, speaking of Styx, they really forgot about Styx. Like, they really should bring Styx back. Or, like, Marine, too. I should have just used my... Your what? Your main? Your main? Like, your main account? Maria has a sister. Yes, I've heard about that. She has a baby sister. But I think that's in the game. Yeah, that's in the game. That's, like, the dialogue. How's it going? It's going okay. It's going fine. I'm just really excited for the movie next month, guys. Guys, I can't believe it's next month. Seriously? Like, the fact that we're already, like, at the end of the year, it's so trippy. Like, I don't know. Oh, your main account. Okay. Okay. But yeah, honestly, I'm very excited for the movie. But then also I'm having, like, mixed feelings because then I know after this year is over, I'm gonna be so sad. Because it's my favorite Sonic character's year and it's gonna end. I'm not watching the movie, but I ain't supporting Paramount. Oh. What I was told, I understand what you're saying. What I was told or what I've seen online is something about ownership has changed and the people that supported a certain country aren't managing the company anymore, but I may be wrong. That is perfectly up to you. I support that decision. I think it becomes a very trippy discussion. Like, tricky. It becomes a very tricky discussion because there's people that work on these movies, like artists and stuff, and it's about if you want to support those artists or if that really is a deal breaker for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's really hard, you know, but I support your decision on that. If that's fine. That's your decision. And they haven't really announced much after the movie. Yeah, I know. You know what? I was expecting, because I expected, like, from as soon as November started, we were gonna start seeing, like, interviews of Keanu and stuff talking about Shadow. But, like, we haven't yet, so I don't know. How's Sonic X Shadow? Like, Sonic X Shadow Generations? Spectacular. Amazing. I'm not gonna be on Twitter next month due to spoilers. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. My plan is to see the movie as soon as it, like, get tickets as soon as it hits theaters, so, I mean, I don't want to upset people who want to watch it. In fact, it pains me not to watch it, but I do feel like it's more important to not watch it. But you prove it. People do work on it. They deserve. Yeah, and that's okay. That's your own decision. That's fine. That's fine. And then, because at the end of the day, Well, are you saying like you wouldn't watch it on like? Are you saying you just wouldn't go to the movie theaters and watch it, or and like you wouldn't watch it on like the Paramount platform? Because it makes sense if you would like watch it like somewhere else. I'm not endorsing anything, but like if you watch it somewhere else that doesn't directly support Paramount, then maybe yeah, like maybe then you could watch it. You know, and my mic is kind of on. But yeah, somewhat disappointed Brian Cranston wasn't Gerald Robotnik, but I'll see how Jim Carrey plays the part. But that's just me. Who is Brian? Who is that? Let me look up who that is. Oh, oh, he's the why? Yeah, Breaking Bad. He's the Breaking Bad dude. Okay, you know that would make sense actually. That would make sense. But actually, has there ever been a movie where Jim Carrey has played like two parts? Like in the same movie? I don't know. Yeah, as long as what I'm watching doesn't support Paramount, I don't really clear. I watch the third movie. And I always want to. It's just so. Yeah, then that's understandable. Yeah, so your decision, of course. Yeah, so if you watch it somewhere where it doesn't directly support Paramount, then that makes sense. I support that. But yeah. Well, okay. We'll wait a bit longer. We'll see if how long has it been in the stream already? I think I'm rushing things. I can't check the time. I don't think it's been that long. So we'll wait a bit longer. We'll see if other people will come in. Give people time to come in. And then I found this Reddit post. Azure Warlock 96 on Reddit. Okay. So I found this Reddit post and it's all of the journal, right? Cuz I don't have a webcam set up, so I can't like specifically show you guys, but I literally have it right here. So I'll be reading it with my physical copy of the journal, and then you guys can look at it there. So, well, we could count the unfortunate events movie that stars Jim Carrey. No, it's just the same. What? Really? I've never watched that. There's The Mask. The Mask, yes. Me, myself, and Irene. That's about as far as Jim Carrey played two different characters. Oh, okay. I watched a little bit of The Mask, but I have to be so honest with you guys. I could not finish that movie because I just felt like I was on acid. I felt like I was on shrooms. It just made me feel so weird. I couldn't continue. I couldn't finish it. Yeah. Also, there was also some situation I wish I was voice actor in the movie. Keanu Reeves? Keanu's a saint. Oh, wait, where's that journal from? The journal is from it was released with Sonic X Shadow Generations. Maybe I should say this, but the game has been out for like a week so far or so. So I will preface this live stream with this before anybody is watching any further. If you were trying to still avoid spoilers for Sonic X Shadow Generations, even though it's been out for a while is a week, whatever, then you might not want to be here because Gerald Robotnik's journal is in Sonic X Shadow Generations and it has a lot of lore importance. So if you do not want any spoilers still, then I would suggest you don't stay. So let me preface it with that. I think sorry, I gotta move my mic. I'm sorry if there's noise. I think majority of people that are here probably have already seen majority of it, and especially if you watch my review, then I don't think you really mind. So acid, yeah, I don't know. I know people don't care about Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe, yeah. That stuff scared me when I was younger. It scared. I was terrified. I was honestly very sensitive when I was younger. Okay, let me see if it's like... Okay. I don't know what... Why can't I... Why is it like that? Alright, sorry, Boa. Sorry. But yeah, I'm glad I told you that, because if you're still avoiding spoilers, then I don't want you to be here, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. So, but you're always welcome next stream. One More Time is basically another attempt at... Oh, making Sonic.exe? Oh, I haven't heard of that yet. I'm annoyed because YouTube has removed my option on the chat on the phone to look at all messages. It's only letting me do top messages. Why would it do that? That is so weird. Something tells me Keanu Reeves accepted the role of Shadow because he saw himself in the... Yeah. Well, it's like he played a character like John Wick. So, and literally, like, literally Shadow is like John Wick's persona. So it just all, like, connects. Seems like everyone is talking about the journal today. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Sonic Theory. Yeah. Literally, it's right here. Yeah, so again, we're going to talk about it. Yeah, I'll make a video on it next week. But, watch Sonic Theory. Shout out Sonic Theory. Go watch Sonic Theory's video on the journal if you'd like. If you'd like. You gotta play it one more time. It's horrific in every way. Those spirits. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really into Sonic EXE. But for some reason, I would willingly scare myself when I was younger, so I don't know. Shadow equals anthropomorphic hedgehog who lost his human best friend. John Wick, human who lost his animal. Yeah, that's true. That is a parallel. I've seen people talk about that before. But yeah, it makes sense. Keanu's that kind of guy. Like, the thing is, he's smart. He's smart about which roles he takes. Like, I think Keanu understands the, he understands which projects to go on. Like, I think he understands that if like, when he's invited to be on something, or, like, he does his research, right? So if he understands the importance of there being passion and, like, genuine interest behind something when they're creating it, and he understands that when that does happen, it's more than likely going to be a successful movie or something. And I think that's exactly why I think he understood the track record of Star Wars Disney stuff, and I think he was playing it safe by not going on that Star Wars project and rejecting it and then doing the Sonic movie. I think he chose that on purpose. I've already seen the journal thanks to Chari5 and as Immaculate, but I'm interested in seeing your reaction to the journal. Yeah, so I haven't read it yet. So, yeah. Well, don't expect any voice acting. I can't voice act. I can't. I cannot. I can't. I can't. I might not get Paramount my money now and just wait for it to be real cheap, but I bet the Keanu will play opposite to Schwartz's Sonic wonderfully. Yeah. No, it'll be amazing. It'll be great. I have no doubt that that movie is going to be fantastic. It's gonna be good. I'm still annoyed. I'm still annoyed that it's only showing top messages. I don't understand. Like, okay, YouTube. Also, have you guys noticed that they changed YouTube's color? Like, some of the UI. Like, it's more hot pink now. It's not just, like, red. It's more hot pink. Like, I know that might be such a minute thing to, like, be triggered about, but personally, I think it's hard on the eyes, and I don't like it. I don't like it. W for Keanu, almost like he saw how Marvel and Star Wars at a low point. He dodged. Yeah, literally. I think he was trying to do that. My autism goes deep for Metal Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, my neurodivergent brain goes deep for Sonic and everything Sonic. Also, where the heck is Amy in the movie unit? I don't know. I hope to see her at the end of the movie. That's what I hope. And I have a good feeling that we will be able to see her at the end credits. The physical copy is such a tiny little thing. Yeah, I have it in my hand right now. I'm literally looking at it. I haven't opened it up because I don't know, guys. Like, for some reason, I just hadn't had the motivation to just get out and read it, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know. Like, I've been feeling kind of bad recently because of, like, the weather, and it's taking a toll on my health because of all my health issues, and I thought, if I just live stream, then it'll give me the motivation, the oomph to, like, sit down and read it, so yeah. The only thing that I'm more autistic for, and that's swap. I've never heard of that before. Never heard of that. At least the game comes with a plain text script for people to read easily. Yeah. I think this is pretty... Oh my goodness. Yeah, these just look like scans, so... These look blurry. I'm wondering if I can find a better... Would there be a PDF? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because that's pretty blurry. Wait, I watched your video yesterday and your face reveal was a jump scare? Yeah. Well, I warned you all. I warned you guys. I told you guys. I thought I'd show my face pretty soon. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Yeah, I personally believe Silver will be in Sonic movie 6 because, well, Sonic 06. I hope it doesn't take till, like, the 6th movie that we get Silver. Like, that's a pretty long time. If you unlock the pages in-game, you can read the plain text. Yeah, I know that. It's just, I can't stream the game. I don't have a PC, and my capture card wasn't working, and that's a long story. I don't have enough money for a, what's it called? What's the one capture card that everybody uses? I don't know. I don't have enough money for that one. So I'm struggling right now. So I can't play games on live stream. Speaking of that, guys, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Give me just a minute. Yeah, Elgato. Wait, hold on. Is that the key for... Hold on. I'm still a rookie streamer, y'all, so... Yeah, okay, there we go. Hold on, give me just a minute. No, it's okay. I've grown up in an environment where we've always struggled with money, so it's like I don't really, like, feel anything towards it. Like, I just work with what I got. It's just now that I'm actually, like, pursuing this YouTube thing, right? I'm realizing that it is hard to do the things that I actually, like, want to do without the proper equipment. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little difficult, you know? What if I took screenshots and pull up those screenshots after I play? Yeah, I could have done that, but but I'm going to find it online. It'll be okay. I'll work it out. Project Shadow and the Arc Raid specifically is, in my opinion, the darkest thing in the franchise because it's more stepped to reality. It is. No, it's dark. Shadow's story is completely, like... Yeah, it's one of the darkest stories in Sonic. And it's one of my favorite stories. Especially in Sonic 06 when it gets to the point where, like, the whole world was going to turn against him. Sorry, guys, hold on. Okay. Let's see, can I... Let's see here. I can't go to, like, the... I don't know. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hello, everyone. If there's new people coming in, hello. Personally, I like the games a lot better than the movies, and Shadow Jones doing so well is probably a good step for the brand. Yeah, it is. Well, I like it because they're actually being earnest and sincere with the story again. And that's a good direction. Because that means if we do actually start exploring the characters again, like Silver and Blaze, we're gonna get, like, actual earnest stories. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Am I allowed to do this? I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Hold on. Your birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. There have been mass deaths in Sonic before, but the arc raid is disturbingly realistic. It's the government sanctioning a military force to go. Yeah, exactly. No, okay, so I'm going to say something else real quick because, jeez, I know it may sound silly, but the reason why I never liked the, whoa, I'm sorry guys, I'm having a hard time, like, thinking. The reason why I never liked the Maria getting shot jokes is because, like, I'm not trying to sound, like, serious or, like, a killjoy right now, but that shit happens all the fucking time. Like, they be killing kids. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want people, like, on my ass, you know what I mean? They be killing kids, theoretically, in GTA. So that's why I never really liked it. Like, I mean, like, I know, like, maybe I'm taking it too seriously, but that's personally why I never liked it. And especially because she was a sick girl. Like, she's sick. Like, she's terminally ill. Like, she's disabled. So I think that's why I never liked it, but, yeah. Man, that's a really good point. Shadow is basically the catalyst that allowed for Silver and Mephiles to exist. Yeah, literally. Guess I'm allowed to talk now. Allowed to talk now, you think? What do you mean? I really hope the films don't try to paint Maria's death as an accident, because one of the most significant parts of Shadow's tragedy is that the government... Yeah, and I agree with that too. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I hope it's not... Yeah. I hope it's not something where she just accidentally dies. Because, I don't know. I want that darkness there. I want them to be able to tell an in-depth story. Okay, hold on. Alright, guys. So, speaking of... Hold on. Let me see if that changes back. Speaking of the situation with the PC and stuff, well, wanting a PC, needing a PC, I definitely would love to have a PC eventually, like an actual, like, YouTube setup. So, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I don't know if I can get in trouble with this, but I made a coffee account and I also made a fundraiser. So I'm going to post the link here. If you guys would want to donate to me, this is all going towards a PC and a YouTube setup. If you guys would want to do that, you do not have to feel required to. This is just something that I'm leaving out in the open. It's just because I can't work because of my disability, and I am now just starting to make YouTube income, because there's a whole process where you have to get accepted and stuff, and I could save up that money, but I do want to put this here, so if you guys would like to help me out, then you can. But never feel required to. It's never a requirement. But this would just help me with because after I had that capture card situation where I could not record my Sonic X Shadow Generations gameplay, it pissed me off so bad. I was like, you know what? I need a PC, because there would literally be no problem with this if I literally had like a genuine setup. So I guess that just, yeah, I'm reaching a point where I'm just like, I'm gonna ask for help. So it's there. If you guys would like to help me out, you can, but never feel required to. It's never a requirement. Okay, let me go back to the chats here. Let's see. Yeah, I did not care for Sonic being a one-note good guy, Tails being an exposition robot, Shadow being a one-note... I cannot talk. Am I having a stroke? A one-note a-hole. Are you talking about, like, during the meta era? Because, yeah, it's like they became caricatures of themselves. Honestly, I don't appreciate how you feel children dialect to certain people. I understand how you... Yeah. Because it's a real thing. Like, that should be happening. I don't really think it's funny anyway. Yeah, I know, I never did either. The more I look at Shadow and Black Doom's relationship, the more they remind me of Star-Lord and Ego's relationship. You know, that's a good point. I think Guardians of the Galaxy has to be, like, my favorite, like, Marvel story, personally. Like, Marvel superhero, like, movie. Metal Sonic is my favorite Sonic character because, in my opinion, he's the most versatile Sonic character. And, like, yeah, they've really kind of, hold on a second, because why is this not... Yeah, they've really pooped on Metal. Like, I don't know. It's like they had something going for him in Heroes, and then it's just like after Heroes, they just kind of didn't know what to do with him. And I think Metal Sonic deserves something else, but it's like he's just supposed to be like Eggman's, like, pawn at this point. Like, there's nothing else there. But there was a compelling story with Metal Sonic wanting to be more than Eggman, like being more than Eggman created him for. Like, this struggle of, like, being created in the image of Sonic, and he truly thinks he's better than Sonic, like the original Sonic, and having that struggle, and then gaining more power. Like, I don't know, they just kind of pooped on that nowadays. And we did see that in the IDW comics again, I do know that. So, let's see. It's during the meta era, yeah, I know. Man, the meta era was rough. we were having a hard time. Did you ever play Sonic Chronicles? No, I haven't, but it sucks because I wish that we could see Shade again. But sadly won't. Both the Sonic fandom and Undertale fandom struggle with mischaracterization. I've never been the Undertale fandom, but I didn't know that. Yeah, both Black Doom and Ego seem like they want their children's best interest, only to reveal that they only made them for their own selfish benefits and nothing else. Yep, that is true. Also, speaking of Black Doom, I love how Shadow Generations fleshed out his character a lot. He sounds a lot more alive, showing the other bombastic side to his personality, and he's an enjoyable villain. Yeah, I know. I've always loved Black Doom as a villain. I thought the whole concept of Shadow being an alien too, and stuff, just, it was interesting. And then the fact that literally, like, one of his dads was literally, like, an alien conqueror. Like, damn. Like, jeez. Yeah. Metal Sonic is used as such a jobber because he's a robot and he could afford to get toppled by everyone. Yeah. That poor guy. I kind of feel bad for him. It kind of sucks. The meta era was the true dark age, in my opinion. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. On another note, an animated series done in the same way they did the Shadow Jones reviews with the same production would be award-winning. Metal Sonic. Yeah, it would. Like everybody says, they just need to make, like, another animated series of Sonic. But not something like Sonic Prime. I don't want 3D models. I want something, like, actually, like... I want 2D animation, right? And I want it to be the kind of caliber of, like, Sonic X, but be its own thing. And clearly they can do that. Like, if they nailed it with Dark Beginnings, then I don't see a problem with them, like, doing that going forward. So, are you going to make a video with the symbolism of Shadow's bosses? I'm not sure, because you know what? Who made that video? Was it Chari5? Who made that video? Personally, I feel like he said everything that I would have said. I don't know if I have anything, because honestly, I didn't even think of that before. But I think his video is good enough. Yeah, I think his video is good enough. I watched it. His video is good enough, and I don't know if I have anything else to add on to it. Let's see. Surely a tragedy to Metal's character. For all intents and purposes, he is Eggman's great creation, at least before Sage. He's basically the shadow to Eggman's Gerald. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, that sucks. I just wish I could figure out something else to do with him. I don't know what that would be, though. Because personally, I'm stunned with that. I don't know what they would do. I don't know. Maybe they could think of something. I can't think of anything. Maybe if I sat down and thought about it really hard, I could think of something, but that's the issue with being a writer. Like, I'm not trying to sound like I know it all, okay? But writing for anything, and especially if you want... Writing for anything is a hard job, right? Writing for an official IP is such a hard job because the things that you write are going to determine the future of whatever franchise you are working with. And again, we constantly talk about Ian Flynn in my streams. Damn. I feel like Ian Flynn is doing a fantastic job at writing right now for the Sonic franchise. That's what I personally think. There's a lot of... It's really hard. It's really hard to write for something like that. And I feel like a lot of people think it's so easy. It's easier than people... Like, when they criticize Ian Flynn, I think people think it's easier than it actually is. You have to collaborate with people. He can't take it in whatever direction he wants to. He has to collaborate. So you have to compromise in some aspects. And it's hard to do that, especially for official media. And I think people sit back and criticize him so much. But then it's like when you actually genuinely understand the ins and outs of writing, then you'll be like, oh, that's why this is this way. That's why this is this way. Maybe I'm being a bit too hard on him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I have faith in, like, whatever direction, speaking of Metal Sonic, with whatever direction they take these characters, I have faith that it'll be a good direction now. Hopefully Shadow fights movie Sonic in the DLC. Oh yeah, I'm so disappointed. I'm not going to be able to get it. I didn't get the digital deluxe version. I can't afford it. It'd be fine if they just animated IDW. That would be cool. I know there's, like, a mini series on, like, YouTube that has done that. Have you heard the Archie comic character Eclipse the Darkling? Yes, I have. Didn't Ian Flynn write that, though? Because that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody loves that story. So, I don't know. What people need to understand is that a lot of compromises go into these projects. Yes, yeah, exactly. You know? And then there are mandates, but everybody talks about the mandates, but it's not just mandates. You have to compromise. So if you have this great idea as a writer, you're in a group with multiple writers. It's not just him. Like, he is the main person, but he has to bounce ideas off of other people. So maybe he has this big idea that he wants to pursue, but he has to compromise, right? So even if there wouldn't be a mandate on a specific thing that he wanted to do and he could fully go with it, he needs to compromise with the other writers to figure out how to approach that specific story in a specific way that Sega would be like, yes, that's fine. You guys can do that. It's not just him. It's not just him writing. Yes, his name is plastered everywhere, but that's because he's kind of the one that wraps it all up in a tiny little bow at the end of the day. But he still has to take the opinions of others into consideration. So it's not just completely him. You know what I'm saying? I think I get it because I like writing. And I like to call myself a writer, but I just write fan fiction. But if I was working in a group sense with a group of people, then I love to write and I think my ideas are amazing, but when you're with a group of people, you do have to compromise. No matter how passionate you feel about a certain direction that you are writing something in, like a certain character or a certain plot, you still have to compromise with the people around you. And sometimes that can be really hard because you genuinely feel like you have such an amazing story, but sometimes you can't do it how you want to, you know? Yes, people cannot like Ian's work, but they're getting so toxic over him. Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't have to like him, but you should really consider how those things work. Because you can't specifically point it all at him, you know? Yeah. Ian is a fan like all of us, and like all fans, he has his own interpretation of the characters. And because he writes officially, his interpretation becomes prominent, and not everyone will like it. Yeah, exactly. Ian made Archie good. He had to clean up all of Ken's mess. Like, the thing is, though, like, Ken Penders is not a completely bad writer. Like, he's not. It's just, like, he would take something and run with it so far, and it's like, whoa. Like, he's not. Like, he has good ideas. It's just, again, another example of that is, like, Ken Penders, you have to compromise. So when you are with a writing team, he wouldn't compromise with these huge ideas. So he would run with these ideas and it'd be so weird, right? You get what I'm saying? So some of these characters, like Scourge, for example, when Scourge was first introduced, like, we don't even need to talk about that. I don't want to talk about, like, the controversy with Scourge's character there, but it's like, Ken Penders had a certain direction you wanted to take him, and then he had there's so many weird things when it comes to Scourge, and it's like, he had, like, Ken had so much authority over the writing, at some point, you know, it's like, okay, maybe you need to take a step back and actually, like, discuss this with the other writers, because what the fuck is going on here? Like, you get what I'm saying? That's why there's regulations. That's why you need to compromise with your writing, because sometimes not just one person knows how to take every character. It needs to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I think y'all get what I'm saying. So that's an example of a writer taking it way too far, you know? Ian does not do that shit. Like, you know. I myself have a lot of fanfic AU ideas, but unfortunately I've never actually written a full fanfic before. You know what? I think you should try anything, honestly. Just, like, try writing, because it is so nice. It is, like, very therapeutic to get your creative ideas out there. And you don't even have to post anywhere. It's just for yourself. Like, I have loved writing my fan fiction for like a year now. And hey, I'm going to be so honest about it. It's literally an OC X canon ship. I don't care. Like, it's a Sonic fan fiction, but it's an OC X canon character ship fic. And I don't care, because you know what? I think the plot is good. I think my OC's character arc is good. I think I kind of got the personality of, like, the canon character. You know what? It's just therapeutic. It's for my own, like, you know, enjoyment, and other people enjoy it, you know? My advice for, like, that kind of stuff is just do it for yourself. Just do it for yourself. And I think you should start, because it's a very nice experience when you actually start to write something, you know? And you can only get better with writing when you start actually doing it, you know? Invest time into it. I'm not gonna lie, I just joined here talking about talk to cookies, not even because we're sure. Well, y'all are talking to me. We're all having a discussion. Ian Flynn doesn't deserve the flack, I know. Scourge is like Surge from the Archie comics. I can't talk, sorry guys. Archie comics, and was designed to be a green Sonic. Yeah. Well, yeah, isn't he literally just Sonic from like a different universe, right? He's just the anti-Sonic. Like, again, we have so many like rival characters for Sonic that are like a dark reflection of Sonic. And Scourge is a very interesting character in that sense. But it's like his first introduction just was not, it was not heading anywhere. It just wasn't good. And I think Ian started writing for like Scourge near the end of Scourge's arc, right? And that's the Scourge that I prefer. Yeah. Plus other people made fanfiction too. Yeah. When are we getting into Gerald's journal? Right. I think I'll do that now. I'll do that now. I think people who are going to be in here are in here already. I am streaming at a weird time. We still don't have the soundtrack, The Dark Beginnings, right? When Shadow fights the... Yeah, I don't think we do. Also, yeah, I don't know where the Without You song is. It didn't show up in the game, in the credits. I don't know if we'll ever get a full version of that song. So I don't know. Let me see. It used to be called Evil Sonic and just looked exactly like Sonic, but a black jacket and shades. Yeah, I know that, yeah. Don't worry about time, I'm nocturnal. Yeah, my sleep is kind of messed up, but... Okay, so... Yeah, anyway. Once again, if you guys would like to help me out with saving up for a PC, the coffee thing is here. The link is pinned there. It's up to you guys if you want to help. But, of course, it would just be going towards my YouTube channel and the setup and making better videos for you guys. Okay. Let me see if I can find a higher quality version of this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It seems like that Reddit post is... Yeah, it's all coming from the Reddit post. Okay, so we'll deal with the Reddit post because I'm going to be reading it out loud. I have the... That was the full version of the song? Oh. I would have wanted more. I just would have wanted more. I really love the idea of Silver being in a dystopian setting instead of straight apocalypse because it gives him a more interesting challenge to... Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I mean, it's like, there's a lot that you can do there because Silver literally is living in the future. So, I mean, he must have, like, friends in the future, wouldn't you think? Especially if when he goes back to... He has friends in, like, the present time, but especially if he's going back and, like, the future is fixed and stuff, I don't know. Wouldn't you think he would have, like, friends that he commonly hangs out with? Or, like, I would just like to see, like, a... Yeah, like you said, dystopian. I would like to see how the future looks. Like, what the buildings, the aesthetics, like, what it looks there in the Sonic universe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anyway, okay. Let's actually get into the journal. I have not read the journal. So, anyway. It's literally going to be... I'm going to read it out loud. And y'all can, like, follow along. I'm very sorry that this isn't the best of quality, but... I didn't take the time to look for anything else, so anyway. So let's get in to the first page. Oh, that's bad. I haven't read this yet. So I'm in for, yeah, you're in for a delicious treat with this one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely in for a treat. Okay. Okay. All right, class. Alright, class, get your reading hats on. Get your reading hats on. We're going to read. I feel like I'm literally like, I'm an elementary school teacher right now. Because I'm literally going to read these out loud. Okay, I'm gonna read. Y'all follow along. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna read it. Okay. Okay, so let's get into it. Got my notes. Exhibit A. Okay. All right. From Archival and Requisitions Department to Commander Abraham Tower. Oh, okay. Commander, your request for tangible evidence of the Ark incident 50 years ago produced very little results. Your predecessor was quite thorough in erasing the cover-up operation. However, Professor Gerald Robotnik's personal diary managed to survive. Ironically, we have Dr. Eggman to thank for finding it at all. Whoa! This journal was recovered during the investigation of Dr. Eggman's stronghold following the latest incident with the Ark. Unfortunately, time and tragedy have not been kind to the journal. What you're holding now is all that remains of the original book. I'm afraid there is no way of recovering the missing pages, nor can I restore the damaged or redacted elements. It's a pity, as I would have very much liked to have greater insight into Gerald and Maria's lives too. Regards, T. Who's T? Who's T? Wait, I'm confused. Who's T? Because this is to Abraham Tower, Commander Abraham Tower. So who's T? Does that really mean anything? Tezuka? I swear it's Agent Topaz. You know what? That would be so cool. Yo, if they actually integrated Topaz into like the game lore, oh my gosh, guys, I would go feral. I would literally go feral. Oh my goodness. I love Topaz. She needs to come back. I heard somewhere that the T was the full name in the Japanese version, but I don't know if that's true. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. That would be so cool. Okay, now let's go on. Okay, let's go into the second page. All right. I'm so sorry that it's so blurry, but I am reading it out loud. Okay. I'm gonna have a hard time with the handwriting, so I'm sorry if yeah, anyway, okay. Entry number 42, is that 42? Entry number 42. I take great pride in my research and discoveries. Few men are labeled a genius in their own time, but nothing compares to my pride in my boys, blank and blank. They both graduated, what? Is that a, what? What language is that? I'm not even gonna attempt that. I'm sorry. What is, like, right here? What is this? I don't know what that is. So I'm not even going to attempt that. Okay, anyway. And in record time, no less. They'll have their doctorates in no time. It seems my passions for archaeology and robotics are split between them, but I guess that's what makes them chips off the old block. And he laughs. Okay, I cannot wait to see whatever they bring to the world. Hoons? Boons? I can't read that. Anyway, yes, so I've seen this. I've seen this. Yes, so these are Gerald's sons. Okay. So one of them is Maria's dad and the other one is Eggman's, right? It's one of them Fanty? Oh, what the fuck? Guys, I'm gonna sound like I'm having a stroke because I'm talking so much and I'm reading, so I'm sorry if I read, like, your chat's wrong. It's one of them fancy Latin academia terms, I think. Oh, okay. Summa cum laude? I am not saying that right. Is an honors thing for school and college. Okay. Finally, I've been wanting to know who Eggman and Maria's parents were. They confirmed them. Yeah. I'm assuming the guy on the left here is probably Eggman's dad, just because on the right here he has a lighter, like, hair color. That may not mean anything, but for some reason the guy on the left is just giving Eggman's dad. You know? It's so funny. The genetics are strong in this family. Like, you know what? That's so funny. Yeah, like, the genetics are strong in this family, but then yet Maria turned out blonde when, like, they're all, like, brunette or ginger. Yeah. We're here. I have a hard time reading this journal, too. Yeah, it's a little, yeah. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Entry number 162. I can't believe how much time has passed. It feels like yesterday I was celebrating my boys becoming men, and now I'm a grandfather. Her name is Blank, and she is perfect in every way. She brings a smile to everyone's face, and everyone falls in love with her the moment they lay eyes on her. If nothing else, she is my legacy. Everything I do from this day forward, I do for her. So are they talking about Maria? Or is that left ambiguous? Because clearly it's probably talking about Maria, but I don't know. Maybe Maria would have gotten the Robotnik build if she got older, but Sally will never know. I don't know. That means maybe the mom's genetics are strong. There. Alright, on to the next page. Oh, yes! This is the shit! This is the shit here. This is what I want to get into. I love how Shadow is Eggman's uncle. That is so funny. All names are marked out, but you can fill in most siblings. Okay. Alright. Entry 170. I deciphered the engravings on an ancient ring I found on a previous dig in the blank blank jungle, and calculated the location of a fabled flying paradise. I went alone to verify my findings and was rewarded with the spectacle of an angelic island. Okay, Angel Island. The land was vast, lush, and hosted a number of biomes in close proximity to each other. I believe I could see an entire floating city at one point. Most is that a word? Majestic. Fuck. Sorry, guys. It's hard. Most majestic of all was a shrine devoted to what appeared to be a massive blank. Could this be the legendary blank? I dared not approach or overstay my welcome. As much I wanted to explore every inch of the island, I felt it was a sacred land. Just setting feet on its soil felt taboo. I don't know if any civilization remains. The land is vast, and my stay was brief, but the majesty of that emerald and shrine will stay with me for the rest of my life. Okay. Angel Island. And the Echidna tribe and the Master Emerald and... Wait. So did he end up taking the Master Emerald? Also, this is before Knuckles, was this before Knuckles was born? So, was Gerald exploring the island before Knuckles was born then? He wasn't there long enough to know if there was civilization, so he had to be there after the Echidna tribe was wiped out, or before? I'm assuming after. Hey, sorry, I'm late to the stream. I was watching a movie. That's okay. Y'all join in whenever you want. Gerald did the thing where you don't write in your journal for a few days and then forget you have a journal for years. Relatable. Yeah. Gerald was part Indiana Jones, literally. I love how Black Doom has some modicum of respect for Gerald, but with Eggman, he just shits on him and thinks he's a disgrace. So, that's tough, man. It had to be before Knuckles was born. This is over 50 years ago. Yeah, so... But also, it's also confusing because it's always left up in the air how, like, Knuckles became the last of his tribe. Like, we know it was because the Echidna tribe was wiped out by chaos, right? But, like, we don't know what happened to Knuckles. Like, was he abandoned somewhere? Or, like, I don't know. Because every Echidna was wiped out except him. Maybe they were all away on a family vacation. I don't know. That's funny. Okay, continuing. Entry 185. I'm about to embark on the most ambitious project of my life. The Earth's first orbital space colony will be the ninth wonder of the world. It will be a place of science researching all manners of ways to improve our home below. Seeing as it is a vessel meant to preserve life amidst the harshness of space, I have... What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, guys. What is that word? I don't know what that word means. I have christened. I'm sorry, guys. I'm one of these people where I have to look up a definition of a word. What? Wait, am I reading that wrong? Is it... You know what? Whatever. Whatever. I don't care enough. I have something at the Ark, which probably means named. Christian means named. Okay. So I was so confused. I was so confused. Okay, thank you for that. It shall be a vessel to pass on the value of life and peace to the next generation. And while most of the megastructure will be hidden within the base planetoid, I may have gone a little self-indulgent in the design. Yeah, you definitely did go self-indulgent in the design. You see that big nose? You see that? You see that shit? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't read cursive handwriting either. No, it's like, it's just because, like, especially with, like, these generations, like Gen Z and stuff, like, I learned how to write in cursive, and I learned how to read cursive when I was, like, in 3rd grade, but you don't go the rest of your life reading cursive. So it's kind of complicated, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not, like, engraved in your brain. It's in cursive, you're bound to read it wrong because of Gerald's sloppy writing. Yeah. In-game, you have the option to read it in plain text. Oh, okay. Well, sadly, I'm not in-game, and I can't pull it up because I can't run a game on stream because I don't have a PC. So, that sucks. But anyway, okay, let's continue. The only real concern is the source of funding. While the United Federation supports us, most of the financing is coming from blank. I have no illusions about what they'll want, but I'm building the art to preserve life, not end it. While I have my concerns, I am a genius, so I'm sure I'll figure something out when the time comes. Okay. What's in, what? Kind of embarrassing, but cursive is basically all I can write in without taking centuries. Cursive is standard where I live. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. If that's, like, your muscle memory, then of course. I can still write in cursive if I try. It's just not my, you know, not my prominent thing. Damn, that took forever for me to say. You know, reading multiple things at once, like, fucks up my brain. So random but cookies. If Twitter is bugging you, you should probably move to Blue Sky. I made a Blue Sky account. I did. But because everybody's on Twitter still, I'm not going to move to Blue Sky yet. But yeah. Anyway, alright, let's continue. Wait. If the Ark is the 9th wonder of the world, then what is the 8th? In the Sonic universe, I'm not sure. I don't know. Because with Sonic Unleashed, it has some of the wonders of the world in it. Right? So I'm not sure. Okay, anyway. Maybe Angel Island? Oh, I don't know. But, I don't know. Is Angel Island like a top secret place? Is it open to the public, or is it known by the public? Angel Island, I bet. I don't know. Alright, anyway. Continuing. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting into some serious stuff, guys. Alright, entry 389. Life and work aboard the Ark has been exciting, for good and for ill. As a positive, we've acquired one of the legendary blanks for our research. They said to hold unlimited power. Okay, a Chaos Emerald. And preliminary tests suggest some effect on space-time, bending reality to one's will. Imagine the possibilities. Sadly, Blank is doing just that, but in all the wrong ways. Their desire for weapons research is becoming increasingly overt and decreasingly that's not polite. Whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I used my clout. Is that clout? I used my clout to get a direct line for the president to ask for him to intervene. He said he would, but then he asked for something equally obscene. He wants me to discover a means to immortality. I aim to improve life, not pervert it. Everything gives way to entropy. The concept is laughable, as intangible as a shadow. Well, there we go. I refused him outright. In retrospect, perhaps I could have been more diplomatic about it. I find myself on edge. Political pressures aside, I'm told Blank is sick with no clear diagnosis. I wish I could work into it myself, but I'm needed aboard the Ark. Hopefully this will pass and she'll recover soon. She is too precious to be left to suffer. Okay, so, yeah, okay, so he's clearly talking about Maria. So the president pressured him to seek the secrets of immortality. That's interesting. Babylon Garden is the 8th wonder. Oh, that would make sense. Man, Gerald knew a lot before his grandfather and Sonic confronted. Yeah, the entry on the right is about the what? The what? I meant grandson, my bad. Yeah, it's the same entry as Sonic Rivals 2. Okay, what does it say? The all-powerful, the held, the powerful bind soul, the what? The blank, and the fuck? I'm sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't read that. The all-powerful, the held, the power to bind soul, the blank held the blank held the power to bind a soul. The all-powerful blank. The blank held the power to bind the soul. He blanked the entire... What the fuck? I know that's probably talking about, like, how Shadow has Maria's soul, but what the fuck is happening? The Ifrit. What is that? The entry is definitely from After Is My Staff. No, clearly. What the fuck? Like, yeah, we're still trying to figure out what the hell happened there. P.S. Gerald lost his marbles. No, okay, so... Okay, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go in headcanon territory with this, okay? What is the Ifrit? What is that? Was a fire demon in Sonic Rivals 2. Okay. Wait, okay, let's look this up. Hold on, guys. Oh my fucking... The Ifrit is a character that appears in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. He is an interdimensional bird-like beast of incredible power from another dimension, the chaotic inferno, which was documented by Gerald Robotnik. When learning of the creature's uses, Eggman, not saying that, attempted to release him upon Sonic's universe, but his attempt was thwarted by Sonic and his friends. So, opposite Eggman attempted to release him. Fiery, he also possesses a love battery, okay. That's funny. It's kind of giving Iblis. The all-powerful blank. The blank held the power to bind his soul. Whoa, okay. So if we're going off of this, then that means that whatever creature this is, if this is actually... So they put it in here. they put it in here for a reason, right? Sonic Rivals 2. Okay. So I haven't played any of the Sonic Rivals games, right? But this is interesting. This is interesting because what this means is, yes, so they are expanding on the lore. So clearly, yeah, so clearly this is mentioning what you guys are saying. I've never heard of this before. I've never heard of this before. Wait, you could pull up Gerald's journal on the wiki? What do you mean? The tab I have open right now? That's on Reddit. That's on the wiki. But can I pull it up on the wiki? Sonic Rivals 2 specifically mentions that this was an entry from Gerald's journal, so they're just making it consistent. Okay. I've never heard of this before. I don't know the story of Sonic Rivals, and I did not know this. But this is interesting. Because if it's saying that whatever this creature is holds the power to bind a soul, then that's really interesting because that means that probably Gerald... Click the link that says Gerald Robotnik's journal. Where is that? I think that's for, Oh, okay. Let's see. Wait, yes, it does. You're right. Oh, it just goes over it. It doesn't have, like, the images. I want you guys to have the images. Let's see. Does it have it down here? Gallery. Okay, no, it's here. It's here. Oh, that's clearer. That's clearer. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. No, thank you for that. Actually, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. That's better. That's better, actually. No, thanks. I didn't see that. You can switch tabs between the images and the plain text. Yeah. No, I just like that this is clearer. That's so much easier to read, in my opinion. Unless it's literally the same from the Reddit post and I'm just being stupid. The Ifrit is a fire demon that can mind control you. Okay. But, okay, so... But that's, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. And you know what? That actually makes me feel good about my fanfiction. Because, not to bring my fanfiction back up, but that makes me feel better about it because I was I was exploring the idea of that aspect of Gerald Robotnik researching how to transfer a soul to a separate being, right? And so I came up with this entity that had the secrets of, like, soul matter and soul energy. And this is interesting. Because whatever this creature is from, if this is implying, and this means that Professor Gerald researched this specific this specific thing, this specific creature or whatever it's from, and he's saying if the fill in the blank is Ifrit, if it means the Ifrit held the power to bind a soul, then that's how he figured out how to make a copy of Maria's soul and put it into Shadow. Right? That's what I'm getting from here. And especially with Emerald, because doesn't Emerald have Maria's soul as well? So clearly Professor Gerald was not just researching, how do I explain it? Okay. He was not just researching science at a base level. Do you get what I'm saying? He was clearly researching something on a more, like, because it depends on what you see a soul as. Do you see it as, like, a spiritual thing? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know how the Sonic universe sees a soul. But clearly he went insane because his research was not just science-based anymore. It was something more severe. It was something more serious. So if it really is going into this thing that he... Yeah, he was also into the occult. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, researching how a soul functions, what a soul is. Because the only way he was able to transfer Maria's soul to Shadow, so Shadow would not be like the bio lizard, would not be animalistic in nature. He had to do that by mirroring Maria's soul onto Shadow. So, but again, in my fan fiction, I tried to go back and be like, okay, so how did he figure that out? Clearly there was a civilization or something that knew the secrets of a soul, knew the secrets of that spiritual stuff, right? So it seems like that's already been explored in the Sonic universe, and they're tying it all back to the Sonic Rivals 2 situation. So if this, whatever this is, the Ifrit, whatever this is, maybe this creature comes from something and they had those secrets that he needed so he could successfully do that. That's fucking interesting. The specific Ifrit page that's in Gerald's journal was read out by Tails in the game. Oh, okay. Bro said, let me get a dash of supernatural and sci-fi. Well, it's, yeah, like now they're going into he's like, no wonder he's going fucking insane. He's like dealing with the supernatural now. It's not just science. Like, you know, and pretty sure it's from Blaze's world. And that would, you know what? The soul dimension. That would make sense. Yeah, would make sense. Bro, I just got chills. That's fucking crazy. That is so cool. That is so cool. Guys, you're helping me with my theory crafting right now. Let's go. We're pulling a map pat. The civilization that knows the soul could also be the ancients. The remains were in the mechs and also got transferred into Sonic's memories when they were released. Yeah, that's super cool too. So if they're tying it all back, no, because that's cool. But it also depends on if they removed like... So is it still confirmed that the soul dimension is a separate dimension? Like it's an actual dimension? Did they get rid of that? This kind of thing is why the meta era that just pretend there was no canon made me so sad. Yes, because Sonic has a good story. Sonic has great concepts. The fact that they're finally being earnest and sincere with those again is what's going to take this franchise in the right direction. When they completely were like, they were like ashamed of it. They were like, oh no, fuck this. We don't want this story anymore. When they were doing that, it actually hurt them more than it helped them. But now, finally, we're going back and they realize, oh, actually people do like our story. Actually, if we expand on what we have made, people will like this. And yeah, I fucking like it, bro. This is great. I love thinking about this stuff. The soul dimension is still a separate dimension. Okay, so yeah. So, did Gerald know of the concept of other dimensions? Was that something that he was familiar with? Maybe he'll say that in the journal. We haven't. I kind of wonder if time moves differently in the soul dimension, so Blaze could still appear in the future with Silver regardless of how much time. And I'm not sure. Anyway, this is cool. Thank you for pointing that out to me. That is so fucking cool. Because you know what that makes me feel like? That makes me feel like a good writer. Because the fact that I was heading that direction in my fanfiction is fucking crazy. And I didn't even know about that shit. So clearly I was on like the same wavelength as them. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, wait, I'm a little late to stream. Short rundown on what we're on. Okay. We are going over Professor Gerald's journal right now. And we're talking about it. And we're kind of theory crafting right now. Because everybody's doing that right now. Also, shout out Sonic Theory. He popped up on my YouTube recommended just now. Go check out his video on it if you would like. Anyway. He obviously must have as he became aware of the Ifrit's dimension. Yeah. No, that would be super cool, though. Like, imagine... But also, that makes sense why he went crazy. Like, learning of a different dimension. Like, learning of that stuff. Like, I go crazy, too. But yeah, again, he was delving into the supernatural at that point. It was not just science. So, also, what is the phrase? I think it actually comes from a Bible verse, but what is the phrase? The more knowledge, the more suffering. Right? That's why a lot of people, I'm not saying all of them, but that's why a lot of people that have such high IQs are very intelligent. The reason why majority of them become suicidal is because the more that you know, the more that you learn, it's just kind of like, you just kind of go crazy. Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 1:18. Yeah, exactly. That's why I love that Bible verse so much. But that is true. Like, you can see that the more knowledge that he was learning, the more insane he was getting. Say hi to my mom, everyone. Mama right there. Yeah, greater the knowledge, the greater the suffering. Yeah, exactly. Love you too. Oh my gosh. Catholic not knowing the Bible moment. Thanks, Google. Yeah, literally. Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of what this is going back to. We do get a glimpse at Blaze's world in the IDW comics, able to just like 2 issues. Yeah, I know. I want to see more of Blaze's dimension, because if they're tying it back to like this creature being from the soul dimension, and they're, you know what I'm saying, then no, that's great, because actually that makes me more happier for like next year, because personally I feel like they have big plans for Silver and Blaze. If they do that, that's gonna make me so happy. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like that's how Gerald's like character, that specific sentence right there can sum up his whole situation, like his whole character. You know what I'm saying? The most we get of Blaze's dimension is Shadow teleporting there on accident. Wait, he did? Is that in the Archie comics though? I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's continue. I gotta get through this journal. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Entry 402. Oh my gosh. What does that say? I have what? I'm sorry, guys. Can you guys help me with that? I'm struggling with the cursive here. I have whatever. I have, because it's not discovered. Uncovered? Uncovered. That's uncovered. Sorry. I have uncovered a most interesting specimen from the warehouse. It was first recovered by my son, Blank, who became quite the archaeologist. I believe it to be some sort of puppet or robot made by an ancient people. At first, I didn't think anything of it, but when I was experimenting on the Blank, it began to move. This suggests the possibility that even the ancient civilizations could harness the power of the Blank. When I was researching various papers related to the Blank and this robot, I discovered that there was a possibility that this robot was something incredible. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this robot may be the cause of the destruction of the 4th great civilization. I'm not sure I believe it just yet, though. Okay, yeah, so Emerald. Here's Emerald. Yeah, my mom has no idea what we're talking about. I think Maria's dad is an archaeologist. Yeah. Well, yeah. So Eggman's dad is the one that got into robotics, and then yeah, so Maria's dad is the archaeologist. Yeah. They do have a translation in game, yeah. Oh, yes. I know, but we're going to struggle cuz I'm looking at the physical copy of it right now, so it's okay. I'll just struggle through. I'm gonna struggle through this. Archie and Archie Metal find and teleporting across the multiverse. They even teleported to Sonic's world for a bit. So it was an Archie. Okay. Remember, the plain text script is on that page. Yeah, I could just do that, but for some reason I want to suffer. For some reason I want to struggle. Okay. Anyway. Entry 407. Wait, you have, if you watch an in-game version, it will be easier. Oh, it's okay. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, it's just literally right here. Okay. Okay. Well, I want to look at the images. I find that more interesting. Wait, oh my gosh. Where's the gallery? Oh no. Guys, I messed it up. Okay, here it is. Okay. Anyway. Funny, Eggman looked up to his grandfather more than his own dad. I don't know, maybe he wasn't close to his dad. Love how all of the Robotnik family have their little niches. Gerald was biology, Eggman's father was robotic, and Maria's was archaeology. And Eggman, of course, incorporated a bit of all of them. Yeah, reading this in-game while this chill but mysterious version of Throw It Away plays in the background. Oh, I didn't know that. I need to, I'm gonna, play more of Shadow Gems, and I'm gonna look at, like, the diary in the game then. Okay, let's continue. We got our boy Emerald. Entry 407. I am no longer able to ignore the possibility. Oh, that's covered up. In fact, destroyed the fourth civilization. I have discovered a stone tablet. Oh, you can't read this. According to the tablet, blank falls from the heavens, and the blah 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 is joined. All that exists will blah 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 blah. Though it is difficult to be blah 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 blah, been watching my movements. Blah blah blah, I can't read that. No, that's covered up! I want to read that! No, I want to read that! No, I want to read that, dude. It was getting juicy. That's not fair. Oh, damn it. That is not fair. Alright, on to the next one. I can't even read that, so I can't even, like... I can't even theorize there. And that makes me so sad, because that was juicy. I don't know. Anyway, okay, entry number 428. It has been a trying time, to say the least. Blank was diagnosed with neuroimmune deficiency syndrome. There is no cure. Yet, I pulled some strings and had her brought aboard the Ark for treatment and assessment. The low-gravity environment should help keep her symptoms manageable. Her family has been less than enthusiastic with my decision. Despite everything, she remains the most positive person in the room. Most of the staff here left their families back on Earth, so I worried she felt lonely. Instead, she's become the adoptive daughter of every researcher on the Ark. Moreover, she's become like a big sister to little blank, which is Abraham. The Ark's happy little accident over the past few years. Wait, was Abraham born on the Ark? Happy little accident. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, you're telling me people were getting freaky in the space colony? Oh no, bro. No, that's fucking crazy. No, that is crazy, yo. People getting freaky on the Ark. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That is so... Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on from that. Never mind. The president keeps prompting me with his guest. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. That is so funny. The president keeps prompting me with his quest to unlock the mysteries of life. Perhaps with his funding and clout, I can find a means to cure Maria while chasing that shadow. Okay. No, that is... Joe calls Abe a happy little accident. Yeah, probably because his parents weren't meaning to get... His parents weren't meaning to have a child up on the fucking Ark, bro. That's crazy. I can't help but to imagine Abe reading that part going, what? Literally. What if instead of the Space Colony Ark, it was called the Space Colony Freak? That's so funny. Oh my gosh, you know, I'll never believe anyone when they say this franchise is for kids, because what the fuck is that? That is not a kid. No. This franchise is not for kids, yo. That is crazy. Okay, moving on. That is so funny. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh. His parents died in the gun raid, though, right? Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, actually, that makes more sense. And that makes more sense why Abe would be so mad at Shadow and Shadow 05, because if his parents if he was born on, that's his home. That's his home, right? So he was born, I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at it. He was born on the Ark. His parents were probably both workers on the Ark, scientists. So, that makes sense. Of course he would be so fucking mad. Oh, that's so funny. Can't wait for the physical version of this book. Well, I hate to break it to you, but the physical version of this book is literally just a tiny little thing. I have it right here. Like, I literally have it right here. It's nothing special. But I wanted a physical version of it. Imagine being whoever that tea person is having to forward that to Ava to calm sweat. Yeah. Okay. Entry 515. Blank has dropped all pretense and is demanding weapons research in exchange for continued funding. I promised the president I begin work on Project Shadow, but even he can't get them to back down. It appears I have a gun to my head on the matter. And the fact that he laughs after that is fucking crazy. How many pages does it have? I don't know. We have like, 1, 2. Oh, we have a few more to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 more to get through. Like 20. I don't know how many of. I don't know. Like, it's around, like, I don't know. Oh, 28 pages. I mean, it's like, oh, front to back. Front to back, yes. Yes, front to back. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Years ago, I discovered records of an ancient god of destruction called Chaos. It was said to command the fury and force of the ocean, or something to that effect. I've begun developing a basic AI-driven apparatus that can generate cohesion in water and produce controlled shapes for basic actions. I've told the top brass these can turn any body of water into an autonomous weapon. Any body of water into an autonomous weapon. Deep down, I'm hoping it can be used as easily deployed search and rescue units. Imagine a flood turned back on itself to aid those in the rubble. Interesting. So that's where we get the why is the name slipping from me right now? Artificial, yeah, that's where we get the artificial chaos things. Just want to know if it was different. Artificial chaos was meant to be rescue robots. Yeah, that's interesting. Alright, continuing. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna stumble on my words because I'm reading so much. Entry number 530. Research into Project Shadow is in full swing. The first step has been learning how to siphon blank emerald energy and apply it to living tissue. To that end, I've developed the Chaos Drives. Direct application seems too harsh. Any organism that could directly interface with an emerald would be fearsome indeed. Okay, so the Chaos Drives. That kind of talks about it, but like not much. Okay. The initial tests were promising, so we're now moving on to the next stage in trials. I will be using salamanders for their regenerative abilities and manageable size. Oh! That makes sense! Why did I not think of that before? That makes sense. Okay. We will begin applying Chaos Drives to the test subject and see how its vitals respond. And to keep blank from breathing down my neck, I'm supplying them with Chaos Drives as batteries for their mechanized division. I loathe powering engines of war, but sacrifices have to be made if I'm to save blank, which is Maria. I'll figure something out in the long run. I am a genius after all. That's interesting. The artificial chaos makes me think of a headcanon I have on Dr. Starlane from IDW. Oh, interesting. What's your headcanon? I want to hear it. I heard those artificial chaos were a pain to beat. Oh, yeah, it is, dude. It is. Oh, so the biolizard was a test subject for healing. Yeah, something like that. But that would make sense. That would make more sense because of, yeah, like, so that's interesting for salamanders for their regenerative abilities. That makes sense. So with Maria specifically, if her own body is attacking itself, if he could figure out how to make a medication that could heal the body inwards and combat the body from being degenerative, then that would make sense, you know? All right, moving on. Okay, here we go. All right. Entry 568, Project Shadow, has reached an impasse. Okay, jeez. The subject exhibits accelerated cellular growth to the point it cannot support its own biological systems. I've developed an external life support system to compensate, but it will need to be upgraded and redesigned as the subject continues to grow. The way it thrashes and roars, it blank is uncontrollable. It's wait, I want to try to figure that out. But I don't think I can. It's is uncontrollable. Yeah, I can't read that. I wish I could read that. Like, it's a scratched out word, but I can't. That sucks. Okay. Furthermore, it is generating unexplained energetic reactions? Energetic reactions? That's not T. Is this an expression of the blank blank power? Can a living thing produce such energy? Can it be controlled? There are too many questions, and unfortunately the answers lie in this bio-lizard's life. I will keep it alive and as comfortable as I can until I have the answers I need. Okay. I found a region in the Ark that should be able to safely house it while we continue our experiments. I'm not sure what I will tell Blank. I do not want to lie to her, but I think the truth is too cruel. Oh, damn, that sucks. Like, the truth that he may not be able to cure her after all. Dude, that fucking sucks. Gerald forgets to cross his T's. Oh, okay. Because I was so confused. Okay, what's the headcanon? The headcanon is that at some point Starline used the warp topaz to travel to the Ark and maybe replicated the tech used on artificial chaos to create Kit's water backpack. He does... Hey, that's kind of interesting. That's cool. No, that's a super cool headcanon. I think it's just the truth that the little lizard is living in pain. That sucks because... No, that's crazy. So, in order to cure someone who is in pain, the deal that you have to make is you have to put another living being in pain. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Continuing. Entry 589. Blank is growing into a lovely young woman. It breaks my heart that someone as bright and energetic as her is diminished by disease. There are no visible effects, and I've caught my fellow researchers muttering to each other, debating her illness. It is infuriating. I find all my reason and restraint vanishes when she is slighted. And yet she remains an unending fort of positivity. I don't know. Even on her worst days, when the fear and the pain take hold, she tells me she endures for the day when she can... she endures for the day when she can return home. She has total faith in me and that Project Shadow will cure her. Her family back on Earth has no such faith. It's been so long. Some of the researchers actually think she was born here. Her family either wants her better or wants her home. I can do neither. Somehow their scorn is harsher than the government or the military's increasing pressure for more weapons research. You know, I heard... Yeah, an unending font of positivity. Okay. I heard that Ian Flynn was inspired, like, when he was writing stuff about Maria's illness, he was inspired by one of his friends that's chronically ill. So the one part where it says, yeah, the one part where it says, Maria is growing into a lovely young woman. It breaks my heart that someone as bright and energetic as her is diminished by her disease. There are no visible effects. And I've caught my fellow researchers muttering to each other, debating her illness. That is, I'm going to, okay, from personal experience. So here we go. I know about this. From personal experience, as someone with, okay, I never told you guys what I have. So I have an autoimmune disease. Is that, yeah, it technically is classified as that. I have a form of arthritis where my immune system, it's called psoriatic arthritis. So I have the skin condition called psoriasis, and then I also have the autoimmune condition of the arthritis called psoriatic arthritis, right? And I also have fibromyalgia, and I probably do think there's other things, and I'm currently trying to get diagnosed with those other things by seeing other specialists. But before, I have gone through about like three or four different injections to finally find the current injection that I'm on. I have to take an injection every month. I give myself self injections every month, 2 of them every month, so my body doesn't attack itself. So I have a similar kind of situation as Maria's, but it is not like the like, it's nothing like actual conditions that mirror Maria's, right? But in a way I am sick because my body is attacking its own self. And with that, it's a bunch of pain. It's a bunch of chronic pain. I never get a break with the pain. Something's always painful. And then topped with the fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is a musculoskeletal condition with the pain, and it's also a neurological condition. So top the psoriatic arthritis with the fibromyalgia. These are things that are called invisible illnesses, right? So you don't have, the condition doesn't appear to people, like what he says, there are no visible effects, and I've caught my fellow researchers muttering to each other, debating her illness. Right, so, something with people, and I say from personal experience, something with people that have chronic illness and disability, right? Yeah, I feel like I remember that talking about Shadow, remember this? Yes. I'm just going further into it. I am so happy that Ian Flynn has personal experience with like a friend, and he was able to explain this more in the journal. It is hard when you are suffering and you're literally sick and you're in so much pain, and the only thing you can do is vocalize that to people, but sometimes you can't even vocalize it because you don't even have the energy. And the fact that people will try to give you unsolicited advice on what is going on with you, like, oh, you need to exercise more. Oh, she needs to eat healthier food. Oh, she needs to do a full body detox. Oh, she needs to drink green tea every day. Like, it's like, now, it doesn't matter because even doctors will gaslight people that are genuinely sick, right? And I'm so happy that Ian put this in the journal, because even with such a sweet girl, with a sweet 12-year-old girl who, even though she literally, this is the thing with these things. If you live with a person like this, or you look at them closely, if you examine their day-to-day, it's clear as day that they're sick, right? It's clear as day that they're suffering. But if you don't know someone personally, you don't live with them 24/7, you're not constantly seeing how their condition affects them, people like to assume that nothing is actually wrong with them, right? And that is rooted in ableism. And that is exactly why I made my video on Maria and Shadow and Disability, because as someone with personal experience, and I'm so happy that they're exploring this further, with someone with personal experience, Maria is such a good representation of disabled people, and a great representation of a disabled character. because she suffers from all of the things that we do. And it's explained in depth. And I like that it's explained more in Sonic X Shadow Generations and this journal. Ableism is so prominent in our society that people think just because you're not in a wheelchair or you're not in crutches or just because you're able to walk, it means that you are healthy. No, I'm not. You know, Maria is not. Just because she has all her hair. People who are chronically ill and sick, they lose their hair. Last year, I started to bald from my psoriasis. Like, I was losing all of the hair on the back of my head. And so it's like even though I don't have cancer, I'm not losing hair from cancer, my condition and the problems with my body were still making me bald. So just because somebody may have hair, if they're sick, doesn't mean they don't lose hair. Doesn't mean they don't have all of their hair. It's like if you look closely, you will see that somebody actually is sick, right? So anyway, I just wanted to expand on that because that is a very common experience with somebody like Maria, somebody that is suffering from disability and somebody that is ill, right? That is something that is very common. And even the professionals, the scientists that were the researchers, even them, they made assumptions about her condition and muttered about her and debated about, is she truly actually sick? So it's like, yes, that is a very common thing, and I'm very happy they added that in there. Yeah, anyway, okay, let me read the comments. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus, I'm sorry you're suffering from this. You know, it's okay. I've finally found the right injection for me, and that doesn't mean I'm gonna be cured because sadly there's no cure. Like, that's another thing I struggle with, like Maria. There's no cure for her illness, right? So I don't have a cure for my problems, but getting the medication that I need helps me. So now I can finally ride a bike. I can finally ride a bike again. I can finally go outside and I still have to be careful. Like, I can't do it for hours on end or even 30 minutes. Like, I still have to be careful because if I overexert myself, I could get myself into an ER visit. But yeah, it's like, that stuff is just so, it hits so close to home. But yeah, I'm doing much better than I was 3 years ago. For 3 years, I was so sick. And I was, like, in bed for, like, my whole life. But now I can finally get out because I have the right meds. So yeah, I'm just sharing from a personal place. But I'm much better now. So don't worry. I'm much better. Yeah, I wish the best for you. Thank you. People at work, especially the managers, will want to think you're healthy because they want you to get back to work and help them to keep production running, but they're being insensitive. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't work anymore. Because even in the places where they say they're accommodating to your disability, they just don't get it. They just don't. This part really hit close home because I have a friend who got treated in a similar way. He's doing better now, though. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. That's why, I don't know if people are on Twitter, but a few days ago, everybody was talking about Maria's character, and there were specific people that had a problem with Maria's character, especially just because she's this ray of sunshine, and she just talks, and, like, she's this ball of this ball of sunshine, and all she does is, like, talk down Shadow or Shadow's therapist, and when I was discussing Maria's character with other people, that was kind of the reason why they didn't like her. They felt like she didn't have enough personality and she didn't have enough depth. As someone who's disabled, I completely disagree with that because the disability is part of Maria's character. And that's not a bad thing. When I say that, it's not a bad thing. I feel like anybody that you talk to who's disabled, if you can't remove their condition from them, that it is a part of their identity. It doesn't mean that that's their sole identity. There's so much more to someone who's disabled, you know? I'm more than my disability, of course, but I have to live with this disability every single day of my life. So yes, it is part of my identity. You know what I'm saying? If I could be cured from it, then it wouldn't be anymore. But it is. So with Maria, when you talk about her character, you have to factor in the possibilities of her disability. You have to factor in how her disability affects her as a character. But even so, when you dig deeper into Maria's character, she's not just her disability. She's a sweet, optimistic girl. She's smart. She's intelligent. She like, she's very mature for her age because her disability has caused her to mature faster at her own age, right? She is like, she's an anchor and a mediator for the people she loves. She has faith in the people that she loves. She never gives up on them. It's like, there's more to her. And I know further in the journal, and we'll get there, something about how she's designed Shadow's shoes. So clearly there's more to her character, and something about how she likes to like draw or something. So there is, like, her character is not just one note. So when people were having a problem with her character for that reason, I feel like it came from a bad faith argument. And I said that some of those arguments came from a place of ableism. And people were getting so mad at me for using that term. But the reality of the situation is there are ableist undertones to not liking a disabled character because you believe they have no personality because they don't do anything. They're not explored further than a few things, when in all actuality she is. It's just you can't completely explore a character like you could with Sonic, because Sonic can actually do stuff. He can actually pursue it through his actions. Maria can't. She's disabled. She can't do what she wants through her actions. She can reach people through her words, and that's the only way she can get stuff done. And anyway, but I don't know where all the hate for Maria's character came from, but I don't feel like it's from a good place. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to explain myself there, because if people saw my posts on Twitter, I just want to explain it further, because people were saying, they were like, oh, you're saying it's ableist, but you're not explaining. Well, there you go. I explained. and I'm disabled, so I'm not speaking over disabled people. I literally am disabled, so I don't know. Anyway, absolutely no media literacy. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt in bad faith. Like, I don't know. The story, okay. Is Maria's illness called NIDS? Yes, neuroimmune deficiency syndrome. That's what it's called. The story where I have classes in campus at one point locked the bathroom for disabled people, apparently because people who weren't disabled were using it. They unlocked it. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. It's like people need to be careful, because people who don't have a disability, they say they're actually doing this for disabled people, for the betterment of them and to accommodate for them, when in all actuality you're actually hurting them more than you're accommodating. And people don't realize accommodations for disabled people help everyone. They help everyone. Like the ramps for wheelchair users at certain places, when those are there to help people that, to get where they need to be. So wheelchair users, but also older people that don't have a disability aid, right? They don't have something. It's easier for them to use the ramp because they may have bad knees. It helps everyone, And same for like those disabled bathrooms. If a mom has multiple children and they don't want to leave their children unattended, they can bring those children into the disabled bathrooms with them. It's accommodating for everyone. When you accommodate disabled people, you help everyone, So there's no reason why you should be shutting off those accommodations. I'm glad we got more Maria and Shadow interactions outside the gun invasion scene. Agreed. Crazy a child can make such a raw design. Yeah, I was there, Val. I was there on Twitter. I know. She designed his shoes. That's adorable. Yeah, we'll get there. I like to think her designing Shadow's shoes is her having that robotic family charm. Smart as hell. Well, yeah, so she... But it's so cool because Shadow's air shoes are such an important part to his character. Maria offered the design. She contributed the design. Then whoever else, if it was Gerald and some other researchers, they made those shoes. Even just her character, but her making those shoes has impacted Shadow's character since. She may not be able to do something physically, but the fact that she created something that has stuck with someone for so long, that has a lot of importance, Now we can coax people into stopping all the cheap jokes. Yeah, never like the getting shot jokes. Yeah, I really do appreciate the depth of character story writing. Agreed. Maria's disability is literally is the catalyst to not only Shadow's existence, but his compassion, gentleness. How can anyone be mad at that? I don't think they were mad at like the disability part of her. It wasn't that, because they didn't mention that, but they were saying that Maria didn't have any depth to her character, and all she was Shadow's therapist. But you can't say that. You can't say that because you're ignoring, when it's a bad faith argument, because you're ignoring key parts of her character to why she's like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it has ableist undertones because you want her to like be more and do more, but when her character is literally restricted in that sense, yeah. Anyway, so let's continue. Maria is the reason the back of Silver's head will never be the same. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Ain't easy to design gear like that. Yeah, literally. Additionally, Shadow kind of needs a therapist. Yeah, literally. Well, if we retcon the events of 06, then Silver's head will be fine. Oh, you mean, oh, yeah, okay, Shadow kicking Silver, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. We haven't talked about that yet, but I like how whenever Maria and Gerald are discussing the franchise, they get a new version of that picture on screen. Something about it feels so really. Yeah, it does. I like getting a new version of that all the time. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I read this. All right, let's move on. Sorry. I hope that I can give you guys more perspective on disability when I talk about it, because that really matters to me. Okay. All right, entry 616. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I am a desperate man. The Black Comet returned to Earth on its 50-year orbit. I had no idea it actually harbored blank. Aboard it was blank. Somehow he knew about the blank, and seemed impressed with my work. He offered me Fastion? Is that how you pronounce it? Fastion deal. I accepted. Using his DNA, I was able to overcome every hurdle Project Shadow had put before me. The small, sturdy biped I developed can perfectly interact with Blank energy. Okay, so no. Blank wanted me to craft a herald for his future invasion. Blank wants Project Shadow to generate undying soldiers for them. I will play them both for fools. Well, that didn't work out well. Damn, buddy. Faustian? Okay. Faustian, like a deal with the devil. Okay. References to Faust making a deal with the devil, from the Bible. Okay. From the Bible. Oh my gosh. Actually, maybe we should, talk about the parallels with, the Black Arms literally looking like fucking demons. That's crazy. Gotta go Faust. Okay. Entry number 620. When I launched Project Shadow, initially I named it with scorn and mockery. I was trying to grab hold of an intangible goal. Later it was... Whatever. Later it was sounded appropriately villainous as I was toying with the fundamentals of life itself. But then Blank looked upon the unfinished specimen and put things into a whole new perspective. A shadow tells you which way to go to find the light. In an instant, she cut through all my pessimism and doubt and filled me with hope. Blank, as she's come to call him, will not be some dark creature, but a champion of life and hope. I would not have seen that if not for Maria. She is truly a remarkable person who I don't know, who do great and wondrous things for the world. I must save her, no matter the costs. Oh, damn. Jeez, that is so sad. That is so sad, bro. That hurts. Okay, Shadow's story has a lot of biblical imagery. Yeah, literally about him literally being Jesus. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like Maria, Mary, Shadow has Jesus allegory, etc. I love it when people take inspiration from the Bible, because the Bible is such it's artistic in its own way, right? I love when, but not even just the Bible. I'm not gonna pronounce this right, like the Quran and stuff like that, and like just religious books and texts in general. I find it so fun when people take inspiration from it. Shadow's biblical motifs are set in stone when they wrote the song I Am All of Me. Shadow is the I am of the song. Yo! What? Why had I never thought of that? That is so true. The I am. That is so fucking cool. What the hell? I won't lie, I nearly shed a tear when reading the diary a second time. It hit me. Yeah, no, that line about I must save her no matter the cost, bro, that hurts. That hurts so bad. The Bible is an extraordinary book. It is. Buddhism being referenced in JJK makes it so fun to decipher. Same with Sonic and biblical imagery. Is that Jujutsu Kaisen? JJK? Yeah. No, I love it when art takes inspiration from holy books and stuff, or like those religious stories. Even the arc itself is biblically inspired. It is? I did not know that. Alright, moving on. Alright, entry number 633. Damn, he's got a bunch of... Oh, Noah's Ark. You're right. Shadow also gets basically crucified in Sonic 06. You're right. And literally, he's literally T-posing. So... I may be showing my age here, but I also love when more obscure religions and mythologies get pulled bionicle using Pacific Islander folklore. No, I used to watch that one Bionicle movie when I was younger. I have it in my YouTube watch later because I want to rewatch it. But no, you are not old because I grew up watching that one Bionicle movie. So he named it after Noah's Ark. Okay, no, that's a good point. The fact that I never thought about that before is crazy. Okay, anyway. I now understand why this being was named Gizoid. In the ancient tongue, it means everything. According to the stone tablet, if the Gizoid establishes a link with someone, the Gizoid will swear loyalty to that person. Perhaps it still lacks blink energy, but it has been saying the word link to me in broken tones. He went on to explain, show me your true strength, and I shall obey. I am all things, and all shall belong to me. So, as it suggested, I brought before it my collections of model guns and fired them all. Then suddenly it said, I shall follow your every command and never leave your side. And since then, it refuses to listen to anyone but me. While it still is a fearsome weapon of destruction, while it remains under my control, at least it won't be used for evil. However, if someone with evil intentions ever forms a link with the Gizoid, I don't even want to think of what will happen. I must research how one can reestablish a link with the Gizoid. Well, I wonder why Emerald turned on him then later. Doesn't Gerald himself mention it? About him naming the Ark? What's also funny is that there used to be an old obscure reference from the makers that said Vector the crocodile was Christian. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I think that's from the Knuckles Chaotix manual, I'm pretty sure. 633 is pulled directly from Battle. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Emerald, my precious pal. I know I love him. I love Emerald and I love Geemroll. No, I hope that they explore Geemroll a bit more, because if they're going back to the Gizoids, I want them to explore Geemroll. And then hopefully we can have Crane back. If you want perhaps a more surface level analogy of Shadow and biblical reference, I would say he's literally a fallen angel. No, that makes sense. And then the wings just confirm it. Like the wings, and they put a lot of attention on Shadow's wings, and I think is this your first time reading? This is my first time reading the journal, because I'm gonna make a video on it next week. I really hope they revert his design from Geemroll if they bring him back. His original look is so much more stylish. Yeah, wait, revert his design from Geemroll? Did Geemroll have like a different design at first? Will I ever do a Cream the Rabbit analysis? Yeah, I might. My plan is to do an analysis on every character. I was just doing the ones that are easier for me to explain first. Hopefully Shadow gets to hang out with Omega and Amy more in addition to Rouge. I agree. I want to see Shadow and Amy interact more Like, and I'm glad that we got that in Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It was so cute. It was so cute. God, I feel like the only Gmroll fan. No, I love Gmroll. Gmroll was black and had 3 head crests. The single look and orange body was way slicker. Hold on. Wait. Because I know... Yeah, this one, but isn't this just his original design? Did he have, like, something else? Because he's a Gizoid too, right? Gmroll... Yeah, okay, right. Also, it'd be cool if Big took Shadow Fishing. That'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Yeah. So, no, Gmroll is so cool. I love him. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's continue. Okay. Did I read that yet? I don't think I did. Alright, entry 640. The upper echelon is going crazy. Perhaps they aim to freeze Project Shadow. Soon the ultimate life form blank will be completed. The application to my granddaughter is also imminent. I cannot just let them stop my study at this point because I am the only one who can save my granddaughter's life. Man, that's tough. Entry 642. The higher-ups are threatening to shut down this research facility. I had no choice but to hand them the Gizoid to buy more time for my research. I tried to be careful and command it to never absorb any dangerous technologies. However, I have heard that other researchers have been making the Gizoid absorb weapons. Apparently, the way to cause the Gizoid to form a new link is to show it power that surpasses that of its former master. While this poses immense danger, I cannot risk using blank. The Eclipse Cannon, I'm supposing. That's what they mean. Okay. I hope that one day they bring Gmroll into the main games. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I could have swore he was an alternate. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how Gmroll... Was Gmroll made from, like, the rubble of Emerald? Is that what somebody said? Gmroll was a robot Eggman made with the knowledge he had from Emerald, if I remember correctly. Okay. By the way, there's a transcript of the journal in-game. Yeah, I know that. I just can't stream the game. I don't have... Like I said, I don't have a capture card. The one capture card I bought, I guess it was too cheap and it just didn't work. Cream and Shadows should hang out more. I agree. Gmroll is cooking in the comics. Yeah, I know. I love his personality in the comics. I thought Gmroll was Emerald on Chaos Emeralds. Eggman put Gmroll together after the events of battle. Okay. So that makes sense. But was Gmroll working for Eggman, or what happened there? Because Gmroll is with Cream now. Okay, anyway. Let's continue. Entry 650. The top brass still aren't satisfied. The Gizoid isn't big enough or... Fleshy? Flashy? Is that flashy? Isn't big enough or flashy enough for them. Fine. I've developed a weapon I'm calling the blank. Okay, Eclipse Cannon. Yeah, he forgets to cross his T's. Taps directly into the Ark's central reactor to produce an unethical degree of firepower. They'll love it. However, to use it on any target on Earth would destroy the world. They'll never be able to fire it. Checkmate. It will, however, be the perfect tool to deal with the blank when they return. Eclipse means shadow. This is the Eclipse Cannon. My gift to him in a battle he never asked for. I'm so sorry. The fact that he said sorry to Black Doom is crazy. Ain't no way, bro. Gmroll was an Eggman creation. After Advance 3, he was reprogrammed to be Cream Vanilla's butler. Oh, okay. This is why I'm saying I just can't buy because I need old consoles in order to play those old games, and I so badly want to play those old games, but I don't have money, bro. I'm broke. It makes me so mad because I want to, yeah. I'm gonna do more of those theory crafting videos like the end of my recent video. I so badly want to do those, and I want to be able to have a green screen soon. So I can just stand in front of the green screen and do it. Yeah, I think the sorry was for Shadow. Oh, he said sorry to Shadow. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought he was saying sorry to Black Doom because, oh, he was apologizing for forcing Shadow into a fight with... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright. Gerald was playing 5D chess, yeah. I think Gerald was saying sorry to Shadow there. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I misinterpreted that. I thought he was saying sorry to Black Doom. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. Oh, here we go. Alright. What games would... Oh, okay. Cookie's Classroom, literally. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you for $5. What games would you want to stream with a gaming PC? Well, my plan was, because there's literally so many Sonic games, that I haven't... Hold on. There's so many Sonic games that I haven't played, actually. And a lot of them are like those obscure ones on a DS or whatever, but like, you know, I could just... Wait, I can't say that word. The E word. The EMULATOR. Emulator. Yeah, I spelled that right, didn't I? Okay, anyway. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of games that I want to play on that, but I need a PC in order to do that because I don't have... This laptop can't run that stuff and stream it at the same time, but I would love to get those games and then be able to... Because what I would love to do is for my streams, eventually when I have a PC, I'm able to do that. I want to do like this streaming, like kind of like marathon thing for like, I stream certain days out of the week and we stream the Sonic games that I haven't played. Or we could do ones that I have played, but we would have a game. We would have like a list of games. I would do a schedule, right? So we would play those games until we finish them, and then we keep moving on to the other games. You get what I'm saying? That's what I would love to do. But sadly, I just don't have the setup to do it right now. So, yeah. But that's what I would like to do. But what games would I want to like, specific Sonic games? Because this is a Sonic channel, I want to play them. Specific games, I want to play through Sonic Battle and Sonic Rush and all of the Sonic Advance games, and there's other games I haven't played. Yeah, but I've never played Sonic Rush, and I've never played Sonic Battle. I've never played any of the Advance games, so I would love to do those on stream. That would be amazing. Sonic Peak House, yes. we could play through Sonic Peak House. I wouldn't mind that. We could do that. Yeah, we could play Sonic Schoolhouse. A brief look into the wiki and sources say that he's built off of Emerald's data. No mention of his remains. Okay. Fair enough, yeah. Sonic Battle is actually kind of hard, not gonna lie. Well, I would do it. I would do it for the stream. Sonic Battle is rough. I won't lie, very repetitive. It's fine because I would have a fun time streaming it for you guys. One aspect of Jamroll that I tend to stress when talking about him is partially his distinction from Emerald. Their personalities and upbringings are very different. Yeah. I tried to replay through it in excitement for Shadow Gens, but I just got bored. Which one? Sonic Battle? Yeah, if I remember correctly, Sonic destroyed a partially dying Emerald 10 seconds who overloaded from Chaos Ender. Damn! Sonic Schoolhouse, yeah, literally. Okay, let's move on. Entry 651. Blank, probably Maria, doesn't know the full scope of what Blank has been designed for, but she understands he will be under tremendous strain. She's helped me conceptualize a number of accessories that will help focus his power and aid in his mobility. Is that... So is this image right here, is that his Is that a sketch of his inhibitor rings? Or what is that? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. I'm also researching chaos control to see if I can gain an understanding of it before Blank awakens. The power to stop time and space is incredible, and I want him to have to try to learn its intrinsic. I know that's like intrinsic or like whatever on its own. Sorry, that really pisses me off that I can't. All right. Yeah. Wait, what is this though? What's this? Why do I feel like we've seen this before? What is this? Sonic Battle has a real downer ending. Oh, really? Except in Archie, where General acts pretty much like Emerald would. Oh. Yeah, I haven't read much of Archie, but I do know, like, stuff about it. Yeah, Sonic Battle ends with Sonic killing Emerald. Oh, okay. Gonna head out. Have a good stream. Hope you enjoy. Oh, okay. Have a good night. Or day, Dork. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you being here. That's the SA2 time stop switches from Canada. Oh, you're right. That's why I was confused. I was like, I've seen that before. I'll sketch by Maria. Okay. Intricacies. I can't pronounce that. It looks like the portals from Angel Island. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, like it looks similar to... that was my initial thought. I was like, oh, it looks like the portals from Angel Island. But then that makes more sense. But no, that's cool. Like the time stop switches from Canada. That is so cool. That is so cool. That they're kind of like tying that together. Because I remember dealing with that little shit. I remember dealing with that little shit at the end, the final story of SA2 and Knuckles, and I didn't get the air necklace or whatever it is. I didn't know that you could intricacies in I don't know. I can't. I have to literally look up a YouTube video on it. But yeah, I remember that, and I didn't know you could get the air necklace. I didn't know that existed because I was playing SA2 for the first time, and I struggled so fucking hard on that shit, but I got through it without the air necklace. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, I got through it, but it was a pain in the ass. Okay, let's continue. This is so cute. This is so cute. Okay. Deep down, I know this progress is superficial. Wait, yeah. I know this progress is superficial. What is that word? What? Transgret? I don't know what that is. At best, the larger issues remain. The president, the blank, my family. I've gleaned there's a rift growing between my sons. My love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. I'm running out of time. What? I've gleaned there's a rift growing between my sons. My love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. I'm running out of time. His sons are competing for his love? What is going on there? Intricacies? That's how you pronounce that? Transgressional? I don't know, but that doesn't have an R there, so I don't know what that word is. Like, damn, this is really hard to, like... The rest of the family dislikes Gerald. Oh, okay. Transient? That's temporary? Yeah, but that's not like... It looks like tangential. Because there's like... It's so weird. Like, I'm being... I'm being like challenged with my vocabulary with a Sonic journal. Like, this is crazy. Tangential. Like, tangent. Oh, okay, okay. You know, I'm learning stuff. We're learning stuff. This literally is a class. Okay. But anyway, this is adorable. That's what I'm saying. So Maria conceived the concept of Shadow having his inhibitor rings on his air shoes. That is so cute. That is so cute. Here we can see that, like, the indents where he can take them off. I like how she puts Maria with the heart. That is so cute. Only slightly related. Okay. Gerald's vocabulary is harder than every 2D Sonic level. Yeah. Alright, let's move on. We're nearing the end. Okay. I think. Hold on. How many more pages do... Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I think we have, like, 6 more. Okay. Entry 670. It has been a whirlwind of events as of late. Project Shadow is complete, and Blank has awakened. I pre-programmed a great deal of... Date? That doesn't make much sense, but okay. I have programmed a great deal of date into his mind, but his ability to... I'm having a harder time near the end of the journal. I don't know why. But his ability to parse it out and apply it to his situation is remarkable. All of his vitals are strong, and there seems to be no signs of instability or mutation. He stands in stark contrast to the monster we have sealed below decks. Okay, so they finally sealed the Bio-Lizard. Yeah, okay. It says, Valentine, just reading the plain text script. I know, but I want to see the pictures. Like, you know, I want the full experience. You got this, Julian, thanks. You don't need to suffer anymore. Like, I know, but deal. No, that does not say deal. I wish it said deal. Data. Okay, it says data. It's smudged over. It looks like an E. You can flip back and forth between the two. I know, but I'm too lazy to do that. It's okay. We'll get through this, okay? Because I want to see the pictures. I haven't seen the pictures, and I don't want to go through the effort of flipping back and forth. It's fine. We'll get this. I'm sorry, guys. We'll get this. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. But all successes of the physical and mental prowess comes second to his relationship to Maria. I had hoped they get along, but it's far better than that. She is his guide to the world, and he is her stalwart or whatever companion. Never have I seen such instant mutual friendship and trust between two beings. I am truly moved. They remind me why I've been working so hard. They bring me hope. Back on Earth, Blank parents have been blessed with another little girl. They've already runted. They've already runted, and she has none of the genetic markers linked to Blank condition. No, that's fortunate. That's good. Well, this was welcome news. The unspoken commentary was received loud and clear. I must save Maria. I must get my family back. Probably Shadow. Shadow, you are the key to it all. Damn. Check the wiki already has the script. Okay. Use the book, I'll find the game screenshots transcript. No, I know. I'm using the book. Hold on. Oh, yeah, a great deal of Deadeye. I thought you were confused about the first one. No, I was confused about that one. It looks like an E at the end. Yeah. No, that's good that, her baby sister didn't end up having the genetic marker for her illness. That's kind of how it works. It's a gamble there. No, also, this image is, this is this one. I love this. This is so cute. But the thing that I love about this is because this right here, this is literally whatever the research was, because, you know, Shadow has Maria's soul, right? A copy of Maria's soul. On the, this is not like a blackboard. This is like, on this little techie board back here, it looks like they're researching the concept of like transferring a soul into a different being. I hope they expand on this more, especially with what you guys told me about the Ifrit. I hope that they expand on this a bit more, because this is such a cool concept. Like the kind of like supernatural kind of aspect of like Shadow when it comes to Maria's soul literally being a copy and being transferred into Shadow. And the fact that there's like a science behind it. I want them to expand on that and where Gerald got his research from. Because this is so cool. And it looks like they're doing that, but I'm so interested in this. But anyway. It's cool that Maria has a sister. I know, a little baby sister too. I take it Maria's parents missed their child so much they had to make another one. That is so sad though. That's kind of sad. Honestly, if I was Maria, I would be like, wow, damn. They couldn't wait until I came back? Okay, fine, I guess. Maybe you could have the transcript of the journal in another tab and you could switch it. You're right. Here, hold on. Is there... Okay. Where am I here? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Where am I? Hold on, we're not there yet. There we go. Okay. Hold on. I must... Okay, they're right there. Okay, now let's continue now. Alright. Let's continue. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Maria comes back home and is like, who the hell is this? Literally. Now for the real question on everyone's mind. When is SBO Adventure releasing? I love SBO. I hope the Chaotix get more of a focus too someday. Sorry, guys. I make things harder for myself. I couldn't even think that I could just have the other tab open with the script and then... Sorry, I make things harder for myself. Also, it's literally like 11 p.m. Sorry. Sorry, you guys were right. I should have just listened to you. Alright, let's continue. Entry 670... 706. Okay, Okay, there we go. My worst fears have come true. The Gizoid has absorbed enough weaponry and technology that it has... Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me? Fine. That has started to go out of control. The resulting rampage resulted in the destruction of most of the Ark. I have deciphered the rest of the stone tablet. It says, when the Gizoid had learned all that it could, it had become a god of wrath and all that was destroyed. The researchers somehow managed to subdue the Gizoid and sealed it away. Luckily, it only had one blank installed. If it were to have all 7 emeralds installed, it might destroy the whole planet. The Gizoid is too much of a liability. I tried destroying its core, but nothing I did worked. I understand too little of the technology that built him. My best hope is to try and reprogram its AI into a free-willed, emotion-based AI. What is this image, though? That looks like chaos. Or, like, is that Is that Emerald? I don't know. Chaos should get a... Chaotix should get a spin-off mobile game. They should get something, you know? I came up with a concept for Team Chaotix adventure style game a while ago. Oh, what would it be? You know, Shadow's soul is a copy of Maria's soul. Why does he appear so grim and depressed even in the arc? See, that's what I'm saying. I hope they expand more on it because, like, I mean, he has a copy of Maria's soul, but, like, what I'm assuming is her soul is just, like, so pure and sincere that it worked that way. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I want them to expand on it because, well, my assumption is soul doesn't equal personality, right? So, like, yes, she's getting his soul, but she's not going to have his personality, right? Like, he determines that for himself. Artificial chaos. Oh, okay. Okay. If this is running on Final Fantasy XIV logic, the soul and the mind aren't necessarily the same thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, soul doesn't equal personality. I find it odd that the journal never mentions the fight Shadow and Emerald have in Dark Beginnings Episode 1. Yeah, that's what I'm confused about. Like, when does Emerald turn on Gerald? Okay, listen to you. Entry number... No number. I've lost track of the days. Not very scientific of me. I'm strained. Something has to give. I think that's what it says. The Gizoid's rampage... Oh, here he goes. Okay, so now he's rampaging. The Gizoid's rampage... Can't read that. What does it say? The Gizoid's rampage caused the artificial chaos to have... Wait, where is it? To behave. Okay, let me just read it here. To behave erratically, attempted to regain network control by inverting the polarity of blank. So instead they became violent. Blank raced across the arc, pacifying them quite expertly, but the damage is done. No, so, yeah, I think it does mention it here. Shadow boxing Emerald. Sorry, what's the thing about Shadow having a copy of her soul? Yeah, so Shadow has a copy of Maria's soul. Because... Gerald did that in order to not have another bio-lizard situation. I forget where that's mentioned. I think that's mentioned in battle. In Gerald's journal in Sonic Battle. But yeah, he was researching how to make a copy of a soul. And Shadow has a copy of Maria's soul. That's why he doesn't act animalistic and erratic like the bio-lizard. I find it odd that the journal never mentions the fight show. Well, okay, I just read that. Yeah, I think it is here, though. An SOS was sent to Blank automatically. I dread the litigious reprimanding I'll have to endure next. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So, I don't know. Is it implying that, yeah, Shadow is blind? Yeah, Shadow fighting Emerald in the flashback was mentioned in the drill just now. Yeah, I believe it was in battle, yes. Shockingly, Lord Dents, that game. Yeah, literally. Litigious. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, I'm learning new words here. Alright, moving on. Okay, we're nearing the end. Whoa. Okay. Can you make out some of this? Heritage of the past. Gizoid. Gizoid, my own hand. I equipped both weapons with heart. So yeah, so implying that Gerald, because also Emerald has a copy of Maria's soul too. So Emerald has a copy of Maria's soul. So he, yeah. I looked it up. Rouge tells Shadow that's why he gave you and a Gizoid a soul identical to his beloved granddaughter Maria. Yeah, so I'm not sure if that meant literally. I don't know, because they literally are given souls. I equip both weapons with heart, but he puts it in quotations. And then if we go back to this and the insane ramblings here and the blank held the power to bind a soul. So what does it say? Can they translate it here? Wait, is that this? No, because no, that's only on this page, but they don't. Yeah, that's only on the the text here is just on this page. I don't know if they can really read this. Yeah, they don't have a translation there. I had to pull out the transcript of my first read in these 2 pages. Yeah, but it looks like they're only doing the one with his SA2 speech. Because it's like this part, but yeah, they're only translating this page. So that's why I'm looking at this one, because don't recall seeing it anywhere else. So Gizoid is a term specifically used in Chronicles, right? No, it's from Battle originally. Okay, so it's from Battle. Okay. Yeah. How would he copy her soul? Yeah, I think how would he copy her soul? Yeah, so all we can do is theorize. We don't know. No, you skipped them in the transcript, I'm pretty sure. Where? Is it here? Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, this is from Sonic Battle. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. A heritage of the past, I dug out Gizoid, and the ultimate life form I created by my own hand. I equipped both weapons with a heart. If all powers are not what it is to be obtained for oneself, but what is to be born from hearts that yearn for someone, I believe all conflict should cease to exist. Please, if there's anyone listening to my prayers, bring hope to humanity. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that, yeah, that's a reference to him giving Emerald a soul and Shadow a soul too. So, but yeah, the thing about how would he copy her soul, yeah, that's the thing that we can only theorize about. And we were earlier when we were first looking at the journal, because this was taken from, Sonic Rivals 2? This is in the journal. This is earlier in the journal. And I never saw that before, so I was really confused. Right here. And people were telling me in the chat, they were telling me that this is from Sonic Rivals 2. And I was connecting that back to Gerald had to research something in order to learn how to transfer a soul. Or how to, make a soul, right? We don't really know, but this is kind of implying that there's certain creatures or something that holds a power to, like, the supernatural. And, yeah, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying, yeah. Alright, let's continue, because we are 1 page away from being done. Alright. What the fuck? I forgot. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm not gonna read the SA2 speech because we all know what that is. Alright. Oh, I think, never mind. This is the same too, whatever. I found Blank's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, someway, I got scared, as I was no longer able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original productions, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it to the world. If you wish to fill the world with destruction. Oh. Wow. That was loaded. Oh my god. Well, okay, jeez. And then on the back of the copy of it, it says property of the Eggman Empire, so yeah. Yep. But then, yeah, so. Anyway, Although Frontiers throws it all into question, is it supernatural or just really insanely advanced technology? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Souls are weird in Sonic, particularly when it comes to machinery. Metal Sonic is described as having a soul in CD's manual. Gamma has a soul as it reappears in Sonic Battle. Yeah, I don't know. So that's why Radical Highway's theme is called Vengeance is Mine. Yeah. It's interesting to me how Gerald in this part going back and forth between calling Shadow him and it. Yeah, so it seemed like maybe if I'm putting this back in my game case, it seems like maybe if Maria wasn't there on the arc. See, this people don't understand. Maria is so damn important. And I say that about, well, that's like what I said about Rouge in my Team Dark video, but Maria is so important because if Maria wasn't there on the arc, I would assume that Gerald would only see Shadow as just a vessel for his science and work. Literally what somebody said earlier, Maria is literally her disability, and Maria is the catalyst for us having Shadow. If Maria was not on the arc or Maria did not exist, we would not have Shadow. And my personal opinion is I think if Gerald did end up making Shadow without Maria, Gerald would only see Shadow as like an object. He wouldn't see him as a being with his own like autonomy. Like, he would just see him as something he could use. Damn, I'm sorry. I can't talk. I've been talking for, like, hours. Oh, my goodness. What's also fun... Okay, I already read that. The theme for Final Chase is the supernatural, funny enough. Oh, really? Honestly, a lot of this passage can be chalked up to 2001 localization. Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke. Gamma's soul appears in Sonic Shuffle, not Battle. Oh, okay. Gerald loved Maria so much he tried to end humanity for her. That's yeah. Yeah. Wonder how Gerald would react if he learned what Eggman was doing. I don't know. He'd probably be a little disappointed. Maybe he would be very disappointed. I don't know. Anyway. Man. That was a lot. No, this is so cool, though. I did not know about this. Wait, it appeared in the Archie comics? Well, Archie isn't canon. Oh, shit. I saw it. Where... Mind control, pyrokinesis. Mind control. That's so cool. Very powerful creature capable of destroying entire dimensions. What? What? No, this is interesting. I'm really clinging onto this. I'm really clinging onto this. Oh, speaking of that, okay, the Ifrit's name comes from a supernatural creature in Islam. They were a usually powerful type of jinn with death spirits. No, that's so cool. What? What path is Shadow 2005 do you think is canon? I think the, I don't know. I don't know. Is it the... Hold on. Here. Oh my god. Ugh. I want to make sure the hero path is what I mean. Like, or not the neutral path. I don't think that... Oh, holy shit. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm not delving into that right now. Maybe in another video, but holy crap, I'm not doing that right now. Why is so I don't know. I think it's the hero path, but I'm not sure. Why is the Biolizards thing called supporting me? I think it's because the Biolizard literally has to live on life support. I think that's why. But let's look at the lyrics. We're always going back to the wiki. Okay. Gonna be desperate, never lose, hurry. Never lose, hurry. I believe in my future. Farewell to the shadow. It was my place to live, but now I need your hand. Lead me out with your light. I breathed in the disgusting of darkness, but I'll never lose out to the pressure. Everything is just like an illusion. Before long, never lose, hurry. Never lose it. I know you're supporting me. It is. I think actually no. Is that about Shadow and Maria's relationship? Is that what they mean? The true one? I'm not sure. I'd have to genuinely look at each Shadow stage in order to tell you that, and I don't have the patience to. I think supporting me is about Shadow himself. Yeah, okay. The lyrics of supporting me is most likely the inner thoughts. Yeah, okay. I see that now. I have to play every ending to get the true one. Every ending except the true one has a route. Okay. The canon route is the one where Shadow goes super and destroys the Black Comet. Yeah, I know that. But I think what they were asking was like... Well, is that the... You have to get every ending to get to the canon one, right? So I think what they were asking is like, which route do I think works within the canon ending? I think that's what they were asking. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there really isn't a canon route. The canon ending is the true ending. Yeah. From what I remember, the true ending doesn't even have a pathway that would logically get there. Yeah, I think that's what they were asking me. Because there isn't a confirmed one, but I don't know. Yeah, good luck with finding anything with the shadow paths. Yeah, I don't have the time for that right now. But that one video that popped up. What did I type in before? What did I type in before? What was it? Yeah, this one. I saw this recommended on my YouTube recently. I want to check this out. We explained all 326 story paths. I want to check that out, but there's a YouTube video recommendation there, so that one's pretty recent. Okay. That's what I meant. You could use that for a video topic if you want. That's a good idea, honestly. Actually, Jerry, I believe you only need to get 10 of the endings. Every ending except the true one that is... Oh. There is a path called Together with Maria that makes so much sense. Yeah, I know they all have their certain names. Sad Eggman was completely unaware that his deceased family is in the White Void. Yeah, that kind of sucks. There's a video where someone figured out that the closest route to being canon was the Together with Maria route. Okay. Yeah. I love Shadow of 5 so much. There are 10 endings, but a total of 326 routes to get there. Yeah. You could place some levels together in an order just based on certain cutscenes, but I don't believe anything official was stated as the correct route. Okay. The whole point of the true ending is that Shadow makes his own path outside of everyone, Black Doom, Eggman, and Maria, etc. So the only one that works is the canon one. Okay. No, and that makes sense. Oh, man. That was a lot to get through, not gonna lie. I'm kind of exhausted. But it gave me the motivation it gave me the motivation to read through the journal, so now I can do a video on it. But holy crap, dude. Jeez. Oh no, it was... But no, I'm glad I did a live stream about this because I would have never learned about this. And this is so cool. I'm definitely going to include this in my video because this is super interesting. I love this so much. Yeah. So lots to go through and unpack there. Lots of reading, hard to do on the Tiny Switch booklet. Oh yeah, I need to play through 06? Yeah. You should play through 06 just because I personally think it's such a great Sonic story. I know people like think it's pretty like what is it? They don't like the inconsistencies with it, but I love '06. I love the story of '06. Of course it's not perfect, but I love it. You love Shadow, like love Shadow. Yeah, no, I love Shadow. I love Shadow so much. My plan is to make a big Shadow video at the end of the year after the year of Shadow. I just want to make one big love letter to Shadow. So that is my plan. So there's probably most likely going to be a big Shadow video at the end of this year to close out the year of Shadow. So look forward to that. Hey, your latest theory is right. Black Doom species would be like the demons to the ancients' angels. Yeah, no. No, I had to talk about it. It was literally driving me insane. I talked about it on Twitter, but I had to like talk about it in my video. And we just like that theory holds a lot of weight, and then there was more stuff that popped up in the game and I was like, "Yo, I have to talk about this." Cuz just the one line where Black Doom talks about like the time eater, he didn't know its name, but that this temporarily anomaly accelerated him to revive his forces. I was like, so he was planning on coming back. Like he was planning on reviving his forces. So the theory there is like as long as there's Black Arm's DNA or like Black Arm's like blood running through something, then that means that Black Doom has something to come back in. So yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. How did the chicken scratch pages go? I just got here and couldn't make any sense of them myself. Well, we were looking at the transcript on the wiki here. Here, let me. And they were pretty good at, because majority of those pages are like from Sonic Battle, or then the one that was there. People in the chat told me that that was from Sonic Rivals 2, and I learned about this thing. Sorry, I can't get over this thing. This thing feels so important. Like, this feels so important. Like, the whole soul aspect. Like, I'm gonna go crazy. This is so important. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, we were looking at the transcript, so... Yeah. Like, this is from Sonic Battle, and that was just chicken scratches and stuff. Anyway, I didn't watch your most recent vid, but in a comment on it, someone called you based for living the '06 story. Do you see it as a good story in a poorly designed game? What do you like about it? Yeah, I see it as a good story in a poorly designed game, and I think the story, it's not perfect, but with like the time crunch that they had and getting it out so quick, because that was a rush game. With them, they did so well. And I think Silver's character arc is fantastic. Blaze's character arc, she's kind of just like a support character to Silver, but she's still amazing there too. Mephiles is a fantastic villain, one of the best Sonic villains we've ever gotten. Elise's character could have been perfected, but I still like Elise for who she is. Sonic keeps his kind of like majestic kind of symbolism of like the wind, and his relationship with Elise is him like he's a static character, right? So they keep that intact. Knuckles and Tails got pooped on, so like it's not completely perfect, but what '06 was, I think it was fantastic. Of course there's like inconsistencies with the time travel stuff, but it was big, it was ambitious, and I love when my Sonic stories are ambitious, right? Yeah, so that's why I love '06. And I think Amy was great in that game too. Bro, I still have the Shadow plush that my dad helped me win at Silverwood 10 plus years ago. That's so nice. The fact that your profile picture is Amy Rose, it makes me think you ship Shadow and Amy. No, I don't. I ship Sonic and Amy more than Shadow and Amy. Like I said before, with the ships, I can see why people ship characters together. Unlike the pro shipping ones or like the problematic ones, of course I'll never endorse those. Those are fucking weird. But like with the ones that are just normal ships, I can see the appeal to all of them. But my top ships are like Son Amy and Silver and Espio, like Sonic and Amy, Silver and Espio, Silver and Blaze, Knuckles and Rouge, like just the main ones. But the one with Silver and Espio, that's not a main one. But I just think they're so cute together, so that's why I like them. Anyway. 05 Shadow walks so Sonic X Shadow could run. Literally. Someone made a what if video on Mephiles. Oh, really? I haven't seen that. Amy is gonna get burnt out from the whole Sonic scene, so she might back off and turn to Shadow instead. Nah, I don't... Like, I get the romantic implications between Amy and Shadow, but I like to see them as, like, friends. The Shadow stories clue the narratives that got the most polish. Yeah, literally. And I'm glad, because honestly, Shadow's characterization in Sonic 06 is my favorite Shadow. He's my favorite. 06 is the closest thing to an Adventure 3 game. Too bad it was rushed. Yeah, I know. I think Sonic as a series is at its best when it's combining cartoon animals, spy thriller, pulp, adventure, sci-fi, and shonen. It's just such a blend of everything cool. Yeah, and that's what it was with SA2, you know? If you beat Shadow in Generations... Oh, Mephiles, if you... Yeah, that honestly, that's a cool what-if scenario. I've currently written a Sonic movie story where Roger Craig Smith makes a full cameo appearance. That's fun. That's fun. Rush game with a great premise, just like Sonic Chronicles. Yeah, I know there's a lot of, like, cool story potential with Sonic Chronicles. I know that. And I'm sad because I liked Shade. We have so many S names. I liked Shade. And I love her design, but we'll never get her back. Which kind of sucks. Because of Ken Penders... Why is Styx on the Shade the Echidna Sonic wiki? What is going on? What is going on here? What is that? Oh, yes. My favorite character, Styx the Echidna. My favorite Sonic character. Oh my gosh. Let's be real, about 75% of the series is Rush Game with... Yeah, you're right. No, anyway. No, she's so cool. And it makes me so sad. Because she's such a cool character. But we'll never get to see her again. So that sucks. I do like that Styx is canon now. Yeah, I do like that too. But this is so funny. It's so funny. She's just a wild Styx in the Shade the Echidna wiki. Are we certain we never see another attempt to do something with the Echidnas? I recall reading in a comment of it somewhere that Ian Flood said Chronicles could take place late in the timeline, now that Ian has a bit of influence on Sega. The thing with that is I'm not sure, because I'm not sure how they still see the Ken Penders situation. I don't know how they still see that. Like, if they're able to, like, if they're allowed legally, if they're able to go back to Sonic Chronicles and bring, like, Shade back, or, like, explore, like, are they called the Dark Brotherhood? That different clan of Echidnas? Yeah, right there. Like, honestly, though, I have to say, this whole concept is so cool. Yeah, and this is like 2000 Sonic, right? 2000 Sonic was like on such a cool level of storytelling, dude. Like, it sucks that the motion of like storytelling got stunted so hard, because it was so cool. It was so cool. I just remember being younger. I remember seeing this, and I was like, that's the coolest character I've ever fucking seen. Like, I remember just seeing that, and I was like, she's, like, this is so cool. Like, she's so cool. But we'll never get her back. So, Shade is pretty dope. Yeah, I know. Chronicle's story was by old BioWare would have been great if the whole story got made. Yeah. Unfortunately, due to Pender's legal shenanigans, we literally cannot see Echidna stuff ever again. That's so fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That was... I'm sorry. I'm just being honest. It's so fucking stupid. Where the hell was Styx the whole time in the canon game universe? Well, Okay, I like what somebody said, and they said that they headcanon that the whole Sonic Boom story was literally just everyone being on vacation, like a long extended vacation on like an island somewhere else, and then they met Styx there, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a cool headcanon. Like if that's the case, yeah. So the way that I see it is Styx is on the island that they were at, but they ended their vacation, and she just lives there. Never thought we'd see mention of Sonic X stuff in the games again. Yeah, I know. Shade as a character is removed enough to be her own character. I don't see how they couldn't bring her back at least. Yeah, I know. It would be cool because if they could somehow have a way of bringing her back, tie it in, like maybe something with cyberspace, right? Cyberspace in the Ancients, maybe there's a way she could be brought back through cyberspace. And it's just the design aesthetic is so cool. Like it's just so cool. It's giving a Frontiers-esque style. That's what it's giving, you know? Justice for Julie Sue. Oh yeah. I need to read all of Archie. But I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm kind of scared to do that. But yeah. Anyway, how long have I been streaming for? I don't know. I think I've been streaming for like 2 hours, but I'm starting to lose my voice because I've been talking so much. So, I think it's about time to stop. So, it's a wild ride, the Archie series. It is. Almost exactly 3 hours. Okay. Well, yeah, 3 hours is a bit. Okay, 10 minutes. We'll discuss a bit more. 10 minutes. I'm gonna end the stream. So. Okay. Yeah, because, I'm getting exhausted. And I've been sitting in the same position. That's not good on my body. Okay. Okay, so in 10 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream. But yeah, that was fun. Going over the journal, even though it took very long. It took a very long time. That was packed. I'm gonna make a video on it next week. Hopefully it will be posted next week, but I am going to work on it next week. So yeah. So look forward to that video. In conclusion, it's really nice that Sonic is allowed to have heart again. Literally. I mean, there's a lot to dig into. Yeah, there is. Yeah. It's really nice that Sonic is allowed to have heart again. Yes, yeah. No. I agree. Because, again, I'm bringing Mario into this. What separated Sonic and Mario is that Sonic was not afraid to delve into passionate topics and have the spectacle of storytelling and world building, and it could get dark, it could get gritty. And people didn't like Sonic because Sonic was just a little blue hedgehog boy that could just go fast. No, that's not the only reason why people like Sonic. Like, yes, that is part of it. Like, people like the fast gameplay style. Like, people like Sonic. They love his personality. I mean, that's why I like Sonic. I mean, immediately when I was, like, 3 years old and I saw that little blue boy on screen, I was hooked. Like, of course that's why people like Sonic, but that's not the only reason. And that's why Sonic tanked so fucking hard in the meta era, because when you're writing in a way where it feels like you're ashamed of the world building and the stories that you have told, and those stories were good. Again, let me be so fucking honest. I was young when that happened. I was like, when Sonic Generations came out, I was like 10 or 11. Yeah, I was born... Wait, was I 10? No, I wasn't even 10. I don't think I was even 10, because I was born in 2002. No, I was like... Okay, so I was like 9 or 10. But I think I was 10 or 11 when I got the game. I got it for Christmas. But my point is, I was young, okay? I was young, right? And so Scarlett Johansson has reached the bat. That would be really cool. I wish Cosmo was canon. Me too. Me too. I love Cosmo so much. Yeah, anyway. But yeah. When I was younger, I'm 22 now. And as an adult, I was young, so I was not on like Sonic forums and I was not talking about the story. Now, being 22, I can add on to the conversation and talk about it. And now I can reflect on how Sonic fans used to talk about Sonic back then. I'm going to be so dead ass. I'm going to be so honest. Whoever was complaining about Sonic's story back then, and whoever was complaining about Sonic, like the characters, and complaining about Sonic's friends, whoever it was, I want to personally box you. All of them. Every single one. Every single one of those people. Because when I was younger, I had no say in the way this franchise was gonna go, because I was literally 10 fucking years old. I was not on forums. I was not able to add my 2 cents into it. So these adult fans back then, I am an adult now. I am 22. I can reflect on how that was. It was bullshit. So all of those people, I'm just going to be so dead ass. All of those people, I want you all to get in a line, every single one of you, and I'm going to go down that line and I'm going to slap the shit out of all of you. I'm just being so honest. We would not be in this position if y'all would have just shut up back then. I'm sorry. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to, I don't know who these people are, but whoever they are, I need them all to physically stand in line, and I'm going to go down the line and slap every single one of them. Because now that I'm a fucking adult, and now that I'm an adult Sonic fan, I look back on that stuff and I'm like, what the fuck was everyone's problem? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so mad. I'm very passionate about Sonic. I love Sonic. I love Sonic ever since I was 3. And the fact now that I'm an adult and I can look back on it, I'm like, yo, that makes me so mad, dude. That makes me so irritated. Like, it's like, video game critics at the time simply couldn't be pleased. It's like, it just makes me so pissed. It's like we were heading in actually a very good direction. If they would have just owned that Sonic 06 was not that good, if they would have just owned it, and they would have made, because everybody was talking about a silver game back then, I do know that. If everyone would have just owned it, if Sega would have just owned it and made a silver game, do you know how cool that would have been? Do you know how much spectacle we would have had with the Sonic story if they didn't fucking listen to these people? It makes me so mad. It's just, I don't know. Valentine's cookies getting aggressive. It just makes me so mad. Like, I just want to talk to those people. I just want to talk, because now I'm an adult and I get it and I can reflect on it, and now I know it was a load of bullshit. And that's why we were in the position we were for so long. It's like, I just want to, like, I don't know. I just want to box those people. I'm sorry, I want to box them. Anyway. Yeah, it was a lot of critics, to be fair. It then spread a narrative that apparently people didn't like his friends, but it's just not true. That's so annoying, man. My birthday is in a little over an hour now. That's good. I hope you have a good birthday then. And again, happy early birthday. Like, how Big went from being hated for no reason to, you know, being the obvious highlight of the franchise. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why people hated him. Like, he's not doing anything. Like, bro just fishes. That's it. Bro just fishes with his froggy friend. Like, yeah, it took them years to get the storytelling back up to speed, yeah. Video game journalistic critic folks are silly and are not more capable of talking story than we are. Yeah, literally. People bashed Unleashed when it came out. No, please. Yeah, I remember that. And I remember being younger and I didn't understand what the problem was. I thought the problem was that they had a problem with, like, Sonic changing into a werehog because they thought it was cringe. That's what I thought the issue was. I didn't know that the issue was, like, with the werehog levels. So I was understanding. I thought it was fun, but I don't know. Yeah. Too silly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm back. My Wi-Fi died and I spent 3 minutes trying to fix it. Literally, my hip was... Yeah, that's literally me. When met Chris Pratt and Ben Schwartz were in Parks and Recreation before getting the voice gamings. Yeah, I do know that. Thanks, Cookies. Hope you'll have a great birthday, too. Yeah, I hope you do. Okay, well, I believe it's been 10 minutes. So, it's time to end the stream. Once again, probably all of you that are hearing it were here. In the pinned message there, I'm trying to save up for a PC so I can, again, like I said before, especially with the person that asked about what games I would like to play with Sonic. If I'm able to get an official YouTube setup, I will be able to stream games for you guys and record my gameplay. The catalyst for this was kind of like my capture card not working, and that made me so mad. So I couldn't record my raw reaction to Sonic X Shadow Generations, and that made me so mad. So, but yeah, it would really help because I can't work. So yeah, that would really help. You don't need to feel required to donate to that coffee link at all. You don't need to feel required, but any help is needed, and it would be very much appreciated. So, but yeah. Anyway. Yep. The action game lover in me will never allow me to dislike the Warthog levels. I actually like them. You have to, like, learn the combinations of, like, combat for, like, the combat stuff, and then it makes it more fun. Frustrates me that Unleashed got so much hate when it came out, while Colors got so much praise. Yeah, I know. You're a wonderful and passionate person. Keep going and living life to... Thanks, Liam. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just like talking about Sonic, and I like making videos, and I like that I've built a nice community of you guys, and you like Sonic too. I love talking about Sonic with you guys. But yeah. Yeah, now it's time for me to rest, because I've used a lot of my brain energy. So yeah, I'm gonna lay down and probably watch YouTube videos, because, man, I'm poofed, and it hurt. But yeah. Alright, everyone. Don't push yourself too hard, Maria. No, I am not Maria. No, that's an insult to her. No, Maria is so much better than me, bro. See, it was fun. It was fun, too. And at least you got an extra hour for it. Yeah, literally. Oh, good night then, Donnie. You sleep well. Salute. Alright. Well, it was nice talking to you guys. It was nice live streaming and talking about the journal. The video for me talking about the journal should be out next week. So, be on the lookout for the video of Gerald's journal next week. But yeah, it was a great stream. Have a good night. Thank you. This was a good stream. It was very fun. But yeah. Alright, everyone. It was a good time. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for chatting with me. Alright, bye, everyone. Bye.